Yeah.
Recording devices, properties, advanced. Sure.
Yeah. You see where it says exclusive mode?
Yo, we live,
Yeah.
man. And
You
y'all
see
do
it?
tutorials and shit.
Live.
Take exclusive control of this device.
Okay.
Yeah, I can check that.
Is you done?
Yeah. Are we live?
Yeah, we live, bro.
This guy's sneaking around. I'm working on my sound settings, and he's sneaking live. Doesn't even say live on the thing. It's just like I'm just working on like, okay, exclusive mode, sound settings. Okay, sure, yeah.
That should help though.
Yeah. What's going on, people? Press Start Podcast, episode 41. Today we got no guest. I ain't doing my job, but we got my beautiful panel at least. So we gonna go ahead and do the introductions one time. J-Main.
Yeah, what's up? It's me. No, I'm fucking around. I'm fucking around. What up going on? It's J-Main, man. Y'all know. We back. A lot of shit to talk about. I think I don't even know what the topics are, but
Yeah.
I brought my numbers with me, so that's all y'all need to know.
Yeah. Yo, J-Main's been putting up bear videos lately, dog. I'm gonna have to give this nigga some props.
A video a day, man. I'm trying to stick with it.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope, man. And we got the Pony Commissioner, Jack. Say what up, man.
Hey, what's poppin', everybody? It's Jack Moo, man. The guru at Giddy Up. But you can also call me your Pony Commissioner. What's
On point.
Yes,
as
we got
always.
the intro.
always,
We got
always.
the intro.
Y'all fucking with that?
On point, as always. And we got Alex. Say what up.
The most hated Press Start podcast member.
All right.
Absolutely.
I 100% agree.
To press
Damn.
pause on everything.
100% agree. And we got Erica. Say what up.
Yes, the best for last. What's going on, guys? I'm having computer issues, but I'm here, and so hopefully I don't get kicked out or anything. But I'm here, guys.
I mean, you say the best for last, but that episode when you was gone was kind of sweet. I mean, I was
That's so sad.
I was chilling with the bros. It was quiet.
Honestly, though, that episode when she was gone was probably the most left.
It wasn't. I listened to it the next day. It was good.
Even Jack was like pressing pause a couple times too.
Oh man, she went
Like some of the shit he said, it was like I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna clip that, but it was pretty. It's a pretty sassy episode.
I probably said something crazy. You were right.
I'll take the blame. I'll take the
If you
blame.
got another game to go to, Eric.
That's the thing, yo. When you start hanging on Alex for a while, it's just,
You start
it's-
doing some shit that
It's
Alex.
contagious,
did.
bro. Oh,
Yeah, I find myself saying some dumb shit, bro. Come on, man. All right, so let's get into the topics because I ain't trying to keep you guys here too long today. Let's talk about the Game Awards. So the Game Awards is taking place December 7th, and we finally got our nominations for each category. So I'm gonna get y'all opinion on these nominations and see if you guys agree with them and just what's your thoughts and who do you think will win and who would you personally vote for. Y'all ready?
Ready.
So we're
Let's do it.
gonna start off with the Game of the Year award, and the nominations are The Legend of Zelda, Super Mario Odyssey, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, Persona 5, and Horizon Zero Dawn. And you guys already know there's like a big discussion going on. Should PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, should it even be running for Game of the Year? Let's talk about that real quick before we pick what's our Game of the Year out of these. J-Man, you want to start it off?
Yeah, the answer is simple. Today, the developer even tweeted he don't even think his game should be there. He doesn't want it to fucking win. So that's the end of the discussion.
Exactly.
Unless
Let me just
hearing here or
ban
something.
him quick. Here we go.
All right, Jack.
Yeah, pretty much what J-Main said. What I will say though, most people main gripe about PUBG is the fact that it's unfinished and it's incomplete and whatnot. But most of the games that win Game of the Year be, AAA games are usually unfinished and incomplete. So that really shouldn't be the main reason you don't want it to be nominated. But yeah, well, what J-Main said, the creator himself doesn't think that the game should win. So fuck it.
But hold on, Jack. Hold on. the AAA games that do come out, at least they say it's finished, and then like we find all the shit that's fucked up with it.
True.
PUBG don't even got the decency to do that. The shit is literally unfinished. They telling you that it's early access. So that's my biggest problem. I'm like, I mean, we can't even critique it.
But we know why it's on there. 20 million sold. The shit's so fucking popular. It's so popular, and I'm pretty like it's streamed a lot too on Twitch. You know, it's always like what in the top 5
right behind
stream games, right?
Yeah.
So I understand why it's there because it's such a phenomenon. You know, people obviously enjoy this game, and to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if this game actually won. But I don't know if this is the message that we want being put out there: unfinished games, early access games, winning game of the year. But either way, it wins or it doesn't win. I really don't.
All I'm saying is motherfuckers killed Street Fighter V for being unfinished.
Finished, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And mechanically, that shit is like, it's the shit, but it just didn't have the proper content to begin with. PUBG is some shit too that if we were to really critique PUBG, like, come on, what score would that shit have?
Yeah, that score would be really pretty bad.
It doesn't even have review scores. That's the thing.
Right.
Yeah,
that doesn't even exist.
Like when you look at it, even if it doesn't have review scores, the fact that it's a product that's being sold to people, whether or not it's early access or not, means that it's a product. Being finished or not is really just a concept.
I guess because they're selling the game,
money for it, and they're playing it, and the fact that it's sold 20 million units, it's done that without needing a review. It's done that on stream. It's done that as sort of
in
like
under a year.
In under a year.
Yeah, that is
when you
impressive.
look back, if I might be wrong, but I think Rocket League won 1 year. Overwatch.
I don't think
not game of the year.
Not the official game of the year.
Not the game. Not the game.
But I know Rocket League won at some.
I think it was best sports.
Yeah,
yeah. Sports.
So didn't Rocket League beat Undertale at some point? I remember it was crazy. People were getting mad about Rocket League. I don't know, because I'm probably wrong about that. But I remember something happening where people were upset, and like Overwatch winning the year before. It's
so the thing with.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the thing with Overwatch, like I didn't have a problem with it winning because it was online only. My problem was like with the industry because just that year before when online only games were coming out, everybody was not everybody, but a lot of the like reviewers are like, oh, it's not enough content. Whereas the single player, they're kind of shitting on the online only aspect. I'm like, I don't care. That's fine. If it's a great online game, it's a great online game. That was my only problem with the industry with Overwatch. So if PUBG won, I wouldn't be mad because it's online only. It's just that is unfinished. That's my only beef.
Right. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Same thing.
So yeah, I was wrong about Undertale and Rocket League. Yeah, people were correcting me in the chat. That's right. But I honestly think PUBG is gonna win. I really do.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I personally would like Zelda to win because I think Zelda is probably one of the better games. Like all those games are good. I'm not gonna lie. All of those games are good. I haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn, but from what I've heard it's a phenomenal game. But like Persona 5, I heard it was really good. Zelda was great. Mario was good. Even PUBG is good. So I really wouldn't be mad if any of those games won. Like, let's be real, they're all great games.
Shout out to the people in the chat because there's some people saying that Nier should take that spot, and I absolutely agree. It should be there.
You played all 4 playthroughs?
I'm gonna start the third.
4. There's like 26 endings.
No, I heard there's 3.
It's like 26 endings.
You have to play at least 3.
It is.
Yeah.
People are telling me I gotta play at least 4 times. Before I come to that
Yeah, but like
so.
it's not really 4 complete playthroughs. Like it's like certain points you'll stop at and you'll play again.
I heard it was 3, so I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but that should be there. Someone was saying Neo could be there. There's so many other games that could be there, and I agree.
That's true.
There's so many games that could be. Like 2017 was a killer year for games.
It was. It
I'm
really
not
was.
gonna lie, it was a really great year. Like we had a mainline Zelda, a mainline Mario, Horizon, Nier Automata. We had Neo. We had Persona.
Fire.
Like just that alone, like is just those 6 titles right there is just crazy to me. And what I'm missing a ton of games too that came out. Like for indies, you got Ruiner, you got Cuphead, you got like what else are you gonna like? This is the year.
It really
this
was.
is the year.
It was a great year.
Assassin's Creed, it just came out. I heard that was pretty good. Like,
yeah, I'm seeing a lot of
people.
people.
Know the PC version is trash because of the DRM, but
oh man,
it's not that bad. It's not bad at all.
Well, dude, like you hear what the DRM for Assassin's Creed is every time your character moves, it does a server check.
What?
Yeah, dude.
I don't know about all of that, but
So what was going on was people were saying that the CPU was being maxed out on every core and every thread because the DRM was checking every time like your character did an action.
okay.
Oh wow.
So are we also saying who we think's gonna win? Is that
Yeah,
what we're doing?
I was just wanted to get your guys'
Oh.
opinion on PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds first.
Okay.
In there.
Oh.
Okay, so now who do you guys think will win? Like,
No, our opinion or
not
Who we think will win?
who you guys think will win?
PUBG.
Zelda.
PUBG.
Zelda's taking that.
So J-Man says PUBG.
I say PUBG will win.
I think Zelda will win. Zelda or PUBG, honestly. But I think Zelda.
Okay.
I won't be surprised if PUBG takes it, but
Yeah.
I'm going with Zelda.
Okay.
I mean, remember that one? Okay, didn't Walking Dead Telltale win one year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet PUBG will win. Like
Journey
just like
won.
of the
Journey won
games
one
that
year
they
too.
picked. It's mostly popularity contest of like what
Yep.
game is played the most. So
Yeah.
PUBG will win.
PUBG
Yeah.
crazy.
I think PUBG actually has a really, really high chance of holding the W.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would probably vote PUBG too because it's just too popular, and I already know this is a popularity contest. You know, Persona 5. I know this game is loved by many, right? But even though it sold extremely well, like Atlas doesn't even let you share the fucking game, so I don't think it has that much. I don't think Persona 5 has that much mainstream appeal
Yeah.
as well. So I think that will hold it back. Horizon Zero Dawn, great game. Super Mario Odyssey. I don't see Super Mario Odyssey winning this personally.
No.
So it's for me, like if I were to make an educated guess on who would win, it would be PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds or Legend of Zelda. So between these games, which one would I pick personally? You guys already know. I would pick Zelda. Probably my favorite game this year. J-Man, what would you pick?
Oh, it's Zelda. Zelda. I mean, like I didn't play much of PUBG anyway, but I'm trash at mouse and keyboard, so I put that down.
We got to get you on that Counter-Strike, J-Man.
I got
Yeah,
like
fuck
almost
that.
40 hours, I think, in that. Around almost 40, probably 30 something in PUBG. Also, like when I'm looking at this objectively, like I got the most hours in Zelda out of all of these games.
Oh yeah.
I got 80 hours in Zelda.
How many shrines do
it?
you have? Do you know?
I almost have all 120. I'm really close, actually.
You got 80 hours and you have dude, I have like 110 or more
With what?
of Zelda in hours.
Yeah.
I only have 80.
Because
You
I'm
beat the game,
efficient.
right, Alex?
Yeah,
I'm
beat
a-
the game.
Oh,
I'm efficient. That's why,
I guess.
I
You
got.
guys killed me. I think I have 65 or
Look
so.
at this, and I can't
Jeez.
even lie. Like, there's a shrine named after me, so like, you know, like
I saw it.
I'm kind of biased. I'm kind of biased already. You know? Jack, what would you pick?
I played 3 of the 5 games nominated, man. Well, I don't want to say I played Persona because I ain't that far, too far into it. It's a good game though. But I gotta go with Horizon Zero Dawn. That's the game I played the most. I played it today. I got over 100 hours in that game. Gotta go with Horizon.
Yeah.
Jack, I really want you to play Zelda because from the things I've heard about Horizon and the things that Zelda does to fix an open world,
You know,
I
Jack
wanna
ain't
see
played that Nintendo trash. Come on, bro.
Man.
No, but just think about it. Like Jack he hasn't seen like how Zelda's laid out in like an open world, and it's very different compared to like Horizon. I think that's
I
why
know,
I was
man.
really comparing. it to.
Maybe it was Sly Cooper as the main character. He would fuck with it though.
Oh, hey, that'd be lit. That'd be lit.
Or put Waluigi in there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Shout out to
Game
Slime Waluigi, man.
Put Sly Cooper in there, then that's
Oh,
gonna
man.
be it. Yo, Erica, what would you pick between these?
I'm going with Zelda. That's probably the one I enjoyed the most. But I mean, really, these awards, like you never know. Anything
good
can win.
games.
But as far as my personal choice, yeah, I think Zelda will win it, and that is my pick.
Mhm. People, I know people are getting mad at I didn't pick Horizon or,
They were
Persona
pretty mad
5.
at you. Yeah.
In my
I saw
last
that
live
comment
stream,
section.
I don't know why, dog, but I'm not even done Persona 5, dog. I got like 40 hours in the game. Like, give me a break. Want me to declare my game of the year already with only 40 hours in? I'm on my third palace, people. And it's just personal preference. I like Zelda better than Horizon, but it is what it is. All these games are great. I definitely wouldn't complain if you picked any of these games to be your game of the year. So don't get mad over opinions. It's pretty stupid.
Any Xbox exclusive to choose from?
Oh my god!
You have to take it. You had to take it there,
I
bro.
was just wondering.
I can't even lie. I'm not. I can't even be condemning you because I was talking a whole lot of shit on Twitter, man. Like, Xbox don't got a single game running for Game of the Year, bro.
Isn't that crazy?
And I love how Xbox fans. Shout out to Kid Smooth. Can we talk about Kid Smooth real quick?
Let's go.
Man, we can give him a fat L. Yeah.
We know Kid Smooth, my man, but I was on Twitter, doing my thing on Twitter, scrolling and ting, and I seen Kid Smooth vote for PUBG for his Game of the Year. And I was not surprised. That was the funny thing. I was not surprised at all. I'm like,
really? I was like, really, dude?
Like, I knew this nigga was gonna pick PUBG because out of all these games here, that's the closest game that is associated with Xbox in some sort of fashion. What's funny is this nigga actually played and beat one of the games here.
The only game on the list.
And has never played PUBG.
Yeah, and has never played PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, but this nigga played PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds for his Game of the Year. I was fucking dying.
You know what's really funny about this whole thing, Kofi? Was everybody was like hitting him with actual like solid logic. Like, you have literally never played PUBG. We see you only picking PUBG because it's coming to Xbox.
Oh
Dude,
my,
stop frauding.
Yeah.
Every single response was salt. It's like,
honestly, no.
That's just getting exposed,
bro.
Like,
he gets the title for Best Buy. You got to be like the ultimate stand to have that level of.
It's different. You know what's crazy about that?
What's up?
No, I'm just saying, like, Smooth, I remember when Horizon first came out, Smooth called me on PSN, like, man, this game is great. I'm loving it. Like, having a conversation about it. This is like 8, 9 in the morning. I'm like, what's up, Smooth? What's good? Like, bro, he loved Horizon. So the fact that he would even pick PUBG, a game he's never touched, over that.
That's funny, dog.
But Jack, even you played PUBG, though. Like, that's the crazy part to me.
Yo, but look, if you never played any of these games and you picked a random game, like that's whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's whatever.
Like, I'll pick Mario.
I'll just pick whatever. But this man has a game that he finished and enjoyed on there. But he's like, you know what? Yeah, we ain't trying to give PlayStation no W's. Fuck Nintendo. PUBG's coming to Xbox. Let me click that. I know that was his train of thought, which makes it hilarious.
In Kid Smooth's defense, he said he on his shit since the X is out till January. So hey, he on his shit, man.
Oh my God.
I gotta let him rock.
Nah, I love hilarious. I thought that shit was hilarious though. And
there's some days where Smooth is like he's fine. Like
this shit was fine. This is typical Smooth. So like
when he comes on our podcast sometimes, like I feel like there's two different Kid Smooths. I feel like there's Kid Smooth that is like you could talk to him about games and he's not going to fanboy out, and you're like, he's actually made some good points. He's done that on our podcast before. But then there's like Weapon Wheel Kid Smooth, and I think like he just like it's kind of like the Jekyll and Hyde, like it just takes over and he just does some crazy ass shit, and then all this stuff happens, and he's got to go on his Twitter.
Yeah, he's Jerry. Then there's the Best Bot, bro.
Yeah, he's like Two-Face from Batman. He's got to flip a coin to see who's going to be today. Like he's going to like figure it out.
All right, so let's move on to the next category, Best Game Direction. And if you guys don't know the description for this, it's awarded to a game studio for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. So the nominations are Wolfenstein 2, trash. Resident Evil 7, The Legend of Zelda, Super Mario Odyssey, and Horizon Zero Dawn. Jack,
could you explain the definition of what they mean by game direction?
I just read it.
Yeah, he read it.
I missed it. I'm sorry.
All right, I'll read it again. Awarded to a game studio for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design.
That's hard. Damn.
It's a tough one. Yeah.
That's a hard.
Especially with all these picks. Well, minus Wolfenstein, because that game is nothing new. It's nothing new at all. So let's start off with Jack. Jack, what do you will win, and what do you pick?
What do I think will win, and what would I pick? Is Zelda nominated? You said Zelda nominated, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Zelda probably win that too. I played 2 of the games. I played Resident Evil 7. It's a cool game. I really, it's cool. Once again, I got to pick Horizon, even though it's innovative, but it reminds me of Enslaved Odyssey to the West, the way it kind of plays. So I guess it ain't completely innovative, but I do like the overall direction of the game. So yeah, rock with Horizon.
Yeah, I was having a discussion on my press start and chill, my new little thing that I'm doing, and I was actually asking the question, what makes Horizon Zero Dawn super innovative? Because people said it was. I'm not saying like the other games here are like, doing something spectacular, but people made it seem like Horizon Zero Dawn was doing something really special. Jack, do you think you could explain to me? Because I played and beat the game too, and it was a great game. I guess maybe nobody has seen like robot dinosaurs before, so maybe that's why people feel like it's innovative. Do you think that's the reason?
But like I said, like if you look at a game like Enslaved, they had huge like machine like animals that mimicked animals. So I mean, I've seen it in a game before, but to the extent that Horizon did it, I think, I mean, you really can't bat an eye at that, because then it's open world and like just the visuals, like it do a lot, man. Like it does a lot. I don't know. It's something about that game. It's special.
Yeah,
I don't know. I really can't explain it though.
Yeah, I definitely 100% agree with you. Like some of these things, like it's actually hard to put into words.
Yeah,
why
Right.
you get the kind of feelings you do from the game.
Yeah. My biggest thing for Horizon, for as far as game direction, is where the developer came from. As far as Guerrilla Games coming from Killzone and then going making an open world game like this.
We're looking at it like
true too, facts.
but the funny thing, you could say that same thing about Resident Evil 7 as well. Like look how that used to be and look how they switched it up.
Yeah.
Would you consider that for the franchise? At least it might be innovation for the franchise.
So that's actually my dark horse candidate pick is RE7.
Yeah. I love that
because they really switched it up.
Well, when you look at like what RE6 was and how terrible that came out and what they needed to really innovate for that series, I think when you look at like the word innovation, you're thinking like, how did it innovate that genre? But when I'm thinking about it, I'm looking at what RE7 did and how it innovated that series and what it went from and what it became. The fact that it added VR support, the fact that it actually did VR well, which is even crazier to me. When you look at like going into first person in Resident Evil 7 game and being like, okay, this is a whole different take. It could go really well or it could go really bad. And they took a risk.
Got a point, man.
And it went really well. And then what you're looking at is too like just the horror aspect, the hiding, going back to like getting into the crates and then saving that way and just doing the puzzles and everything. It all came together in this really weird thing. And it could have been a giant trash fire, but it wasn't, which is like crazy. And the fact that they took a risk and they innovated on that series, I think that to me is my dark horse candidate pick.
You sold me, man. I might have to agree with you, bro. I
think what's going to win is Zelda.
I think Resident Evil 7 probably does deserve this award because it switched up the most. And like you said, they did add VR. It's a whole different direction. I know we've seen first-person games before, but we're just talking about this franchise is really switched it up. Zelda Breath of the Wild really switched it up too from typical Zelda games too.
I think that's what
it really did as well. None of the previous Zelda games play like this. It's true though. Like it really did switch it up. So as for Super Mario Odyssey, I would say it's less innovative than these games here because I feel like that's not the strongest point. I feel like that's not the strongest point of the game. I feel like the strongest point of Super Mario Odyssey is the amount of content and complete package like that game is. Like that game just has so much going for it. Yes, they added new mechanics to the game. Does it make the game innovative? I don't think so. You could throw your hat now in the game if you consider that innovative.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
You know what I'm saying? You could capture also. You can possess things. We haven't seen that in any Mario game before. But I feel like what makes Super Mario Odyssey special is just the amount of fan service and content.
Oh my god!
Has.
I was gonna say that.
When you get to that last
costumes and all of that, it's crazy because I'm playing Super Mario Odyssey and I'm seeing all the costumes you can unlock. I'm like, wait, I don't got to pay for these. I'm so used to like, I swear to God, I tweeted this. I'm so used to costumes being behind a paywall. Like I'm playing Street Fighter with my boy one night. I'm like, I want to get a new costume. I'm looking, I got to spend real money. So it's nice returning to a game where like you could just unlock all this shit. You know what I'm saying? You could just play the game normally and lock it. Like I said, Super Mario Odyssey has 999 moons. It's a lot of content. I have 60 hours in the game, and it's a lot of content. But I wouldn't really give it an award for like innovation. It's just a really, really, really good Mario game.
And God, it pulls at your freaking heartstrings. Like like the end, and you're just like jumping into certain things, and you hear a certain music chime, and you're like, fuck, I'm like, this is it. Like, you guys did it. You made the sequel to Mario 64. Like, you did it.
Yeah, it's really good fan service, but this award would either be Resident Evil 7 for me or Legend of Zelda, because I feel like those two games do the most, like, in their own franchises, like they did the most change. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I don't agree with that, because like I said about Horizon, like it's the first one in the franchise.
Yeah,
but
you
it's
ain't got
also
nothing.
the first
That's
one
what
in the
that's what throws it all off, is because Horizon's the first in its franchise,
Yeah,
and we're looking
so-
at these other ones that have had multiple games, a bunch
Or
of them.
history.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of
So
a
we're
weird
looking back on
category.
Right? Like they really switch it up from Killzone to this, and you guys already know I've been vocal saying I'm not really a big Killzone fan at all. Fuck, I actually really I didn't even really like guerrilla games at all until I played Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah. So, like I said, either one of these picks, except Wolfenstein 2. Like Wolfenstein 2, man, the game is not a bad game, but dog, I don't know if I'm just tired of first-person shooters, but I feel like I just been there, done that.
I think people are saying it's innovative or it's in that category because of the way it's tackling certain aspects in the story.
Yeah, like the overall design as well. Like
not just the design, but like
all
just the story that they're trying to tell, and how it's like pushing the boundaries in a very specific way. I think that's probably where they're saying like.
But that's for best narrative, though.
Yeah, it should be there.
But that is also like when you look at like video game stories trying to push like a specific point of view. I'm gonna keep it that way. You don't really see it that often. Right, and you can see Wolfenstein doing that in the story sense, even in the gameplay sense sometimes too. But I agree with Bond and Rev on how that story goes, and it's not.
I kind of want to know what that's about. Like, you could DM me or something.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll show you a scene that happens, and it's just you're just like, okay, this is like you guys went overboard. Sure, it's Wolfenstein, but this is like way overboard. Like even for me, I was like, okay, that's too much.
All right, so. Jax, so you picked Horizon Zero Dawn, right? Erica, what would you quickly pick?
Like I was saying, this category is strange because Horizon, first in its series, but the developers kind of were innovative within them, them doing it. And Mario, like you guys were saying, it's a lot of fan service, so I don't really see it as like super innovative because it takes so much from the previous games. Like there's so many things that remind me of 64 and Galaxy, and it kind of just like blends them together in a really awesome way, which is cool. But for this award, I'm probably going to go with Zelda just because of taking the series to that open world. I mean, we're talking no limits, go anywhere. And for good or for better or worse, like there's some things I didn't like and some things I liked. It still took it there. And I just think that it deserves recognition for that.
We're going to say too much Zelda, then they're going to brand us back.
Yeah,
but the funny thing is like is actually that fun. Well, I really enjoyed it like that though. This game is fire.
Zelda
was fire.
Zelda, I had like some of the most wild moments like playing that game. I'd be like, I could fucking do that and go over there. Like that shit was crazy when I first played it.
After like 60 hours in the game, I was still discovering like fucking places that I haven't even been.
Same here. So that's why I picked it at first, but then when you asked me like what I think could win, I started talking about Horizon because I'm like, they're gonna look at the developers. Like what you guys did was fucking amazing.
Yeah, but then like my argument for Resident Evil 7 comes in, and you're like, all right, like that could also possibly work. If you look at it from that point of view, then RE7 should take that category.
Yeah and no, because like they fucked up Resident Evil, and then Outlast came.
Totally did.
And Outlast came, and I feel like they looked at what Outlast did right and applied that shit to Resident Evil.
Yeah, facts. Yep.
Yeah. That's true there. But you can also look at like Zelda, and you can say there was a heavy influence of the original Zelda in Breath of the Wild. Like the way things are hidden, the way the world is designed, the way it's this open-ended kind of thing, because they even built the first Zelda to map Breath of the Wild as their world map. So you can see the influences there. Like, yeah, there's always influences in everything. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Yeah, like Jack, like when we talking about innovation, like damn near everything has already been done before, bro.
That's very true.
It's just now
it's about blending shit together.
It's just now.
It's just putting it together.
It's just execution now. And like I made this example of The Last of Us. Like The Last of Us story is not like a new story that we haven't heard before, but I feel like that game is so great because of execution. You know what I'm saying?
I think the performances were
the performances
innovative about that. Like I've never seen no performance.
In a game.
Performances like that in a game like that.
Yeah. That's just my opinion.
This guy Mohammed in the chat said Nintendo and innovation do not go together. Like, really, man?
You wouldn't have video
I would
games if it weren't for Nintendo.
I
bro.
disagree.
Hey, shout out to Splatoon too.
Yo, didn't Nintendo make the analog stick or some shit like that?
Yeah, N64.
So many things. So it's too much to list. Like,
seriously.
Everything.
Come on, yeah, we have to give them their props. I know niggas hate Nintendo with a passion, but like, come on, just give them their props for what they have done.
that's a little much.
We haven't done nothing.
What it is, they go inside and they
Remember they made the Wii and everybody tried to copy that shit. Sony with the
Uh-huh.
moves, Microsoft with the Kinect. So Nintendo does switch it up. So niggas could miss.
No pun intended. No pun intended.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, like
That's pretty good. That's pretty. That's a pretty good pun.
Oh.
I like it. You did it, Kofi. Dad joke number 1.
Nintendo hate is real. Nintendo's innovative at creative trash. Oh my god.
Oh, man.
You know, people just want their mature games for mature gamers.
Yeah.
Oh, I forget.
The Switch has Doom now at a good
Switch has Doom.
resolution.
Oh, it's like what, below 540?
Oh man.
Below the low setting. So
But you know what? I gotta say though, for like a Tegra X1, basically like a tablet cell phone chip, to me, like as a PC guy, I'm kind of impressed. I'm like, y'all did that shit on a toaster.
But does it look good?
Yeah,
it probably doesn't
people
look good.
don't want to take in consideration.
I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get Doom on
the
the Switch. I got it on a PC. But like, if you've never played Doom and you only have a Switch, that's not bad.
I want to see that
Like-
only Switch gamer, so I can be like, damn, man, you only
It
got.
seems
a
like
Switch.
it runs bad though, right?
Oh yeah, I got the game. I got the game, and I already beat the game on PC. So especially when people come at me like, "Yo, Coffee, why you buy it?" Like, shut up, bro. I beat this game at 4K, 60 frames per second at nightmare settings.
Oh shit! Talk that shit.
Talk that talk.
On my 1080 Founders Edition back in the day when I had that. Now I got the 1080 Ti, but I digress. So please miss me to the bullshit of playing this. Because I already played this shit with no compromises. I actually just bought it for portable reasons because I just wanted to try it out. And in my personal opinion, you guys already know I don't dock my Switch unless I'm streaming it. It's blurry. It's blurry. It is very blurry. And I actually on handheld, I actually don't have a I actually don't have a problem with the lowered and low settings because on the small screen like that, it's not really a big deal. But what I will say is the frame rate's pretty trash and the experience is pretty blurry.
Yeah.
Between Doom and LA Noire, I say go LA Noire. I feel like it just looks better on Switch.
Well, LA Noire is not a game, so
Oh,
I just started that game today too.
oh
it's a
man.
true story. You know it's a fact, and you know LA Noire is a bad game if you try to say it too.
Well, I like that.
I already see why Alex say that too. Once I started
Yeah,
playing,
yeah.
I'm like,
The game. So far I've been playing at work. The game is fire, bro.
It's not good.
I like
No,
it.
it's not good.
Alex don't like them point and
And
click
Jack.
type games.
The
Yeah,
voice
that's what I
act-
was
And the voice acting in the game is lit. The facial animations is dope too, man. Like I kind of want to replay that shit on PC.
There are
maybe.
so many. There are like, if you really pay attention, there's so many similar tells in every single scenario that you could pick exactly when someone's lying or not. because
Nah,
you
but the
tell-
funny thing, I'd be getting questions wrong though. That's the funny
Fam,
thing.
I got my
Brian
shit
just
wrong in
thinking
that
questions.
first
Yo,
scenario.
J-Man, I'd be getting a lot of questions wrong though. I'll be like,
Yeah,
I'll be
It's
all them
because
shit
that's
wrong.
Kofi. That's because you're also probably bad at catching liars. But still,
Oh,
like,
man.
Call this naive.
nah.
but like, let's be real. Like the only LA Noire has an open world that has no necessary need of being an open world, because the only reason it's open is so that when you're driving in between, like not missions, I would say, but in between crime scenes, they're talking to each other in cases. But the thing is, you can just have it auto drive. You get the conversation, and then you skip to the next part because the open
does feel
world
like
that
a
game is a
Telltale game.
waste.
I don't even look at it as an open world game though. Like
It's exactly, but like that's like it's got that GTA like, oh, it's an open world, I can just do whatever I want, and then you're having this game where you're going from an open world to a very linear progression where you're trying to solve a case. The best case in that game was the Black Dahlia murder.
All right, you spoil
you spoiling
it.
chill, bro. Chill. We haven't even finished that shit before.
You don't like the game, but you want to tell us about a mission.
Yeah, don't tell us about none, bro.
It is
Shit,
a mission.
bro.
The thing is, the Black Dahlia murder is a real murder case that happened in California, so it's kind of cool to see that.
All right, we good, Alex. We good. Man. We ain't trying to hear it, dog. We still playing the game.
But that was the best.
game.
Honestly, that was the best one. But the thing is, the writing in that game didn't hold up to that one mission like the other ones were. So you're kind of like, this is kind of shitty. Like you get like one great peak, and you're like, all right, now it's just a waste.
So far, I'm enjoying the game, though. I know
man, I
about
like
this man.
the game,
So far,
man.
I'm enjoying the game.
That's wild.
I've been playing that at work.
Spoiled and real murder, they say.
Spoilers on a real murder. You're like, you guys, come on.
Did y'all play the big podcast in the game yet? All right.
What you say?
What happened? What was that, Jack?
You said big game podcast. You said?
Okay,
yeah.
solve it. I'd play that at a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Oh,
So J-Main, so everyone just pick real quick for this, so we can move on to the next category.
Oh yeah, we got to get through these.
Just give an answer. Just give an answer.
Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild. I had picked Breath of the Wild.
Ah, fuck. I want to. Yo, fuck it.
Follow your heart.
These niggas already think I'm a
Follow your
Nintendo
heart,
fanboy,
Cookie.
so I'm gonna pick Zelda, bro, because I really did it.
Hey, fuck what the
80
chat
hours.
niggas got to say, man. Eat a dick.
All right, yo, Jack, you already know you. Jack.
Wow.
Wow, Jay.
Wow, Jamie.
We know Jack go Horizon.
That's what it is.
We ain't
Yo,
walking
Jack go
back shows
Horizon.
for nobody.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Erica, where you going?
I think I said Zelda.
Okay, Alex, where you going?
For what was it? What was it again?
Direction.
Game
she
direction.
went Resident Evil 7, remember?
I
Oh,
already
Resident
said.
Evil. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
we
All right,
said
let's
them.
move on. Let's move on. There's no Nintendo games in this category. Good. Fuck. Best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game. What Remains of Edith Finch, Nier Automata, Hellblade, Wolfenstein 2, Horizon Zero Dawn. What would you guys pick? Let's start off with Erica. Between these games, best narrative. What would you
I've only played 2 of them, which is Nier and Horizon. I'm gonna go with Nier because I mean, I wouldn't say that's the strongest thing in the game, but I did enjoy it. The thing with Horizon is that it started real strong for me and then it fell off. So I can't like ignore that. I have to go with Nier just because I didn't feel like it got worse or I didn't feel like it fell off. It was just good, you know.
Alright.
So that's my pick.
Okay, J-Man, you can recite the story of Horizon Zero Dawn if I ask you to. Be honest.
I could, but this ain't my fucking pick. My pick ain't even
I
Horizon.
think I can give a general like idea of the game, but I don't think. Jack, can you?
Yeah.
You think? Oh, okay.
I did deep diving, like searching.
Because that game you gotta
I listen to all the audio logs and read all that.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
You gotta listen to the audio logs to really understand the shit in
Oh
Horizon
yeah,
Zero
no
Dawn.
doubt. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you really got to
'Cause I'm
get the
like
full story. You got to listen to that shit.
Yeah, like I'm the exact opposite the way you feel about the story, Erica. Like I felt like as it went on, it like got better as it opened up and you learned about all the shit that happened. And then how it relates to like mythologies and shit like that. Like that shit piques my interest. And that's
Did you?
why
Well, just question. Did you listen to like all the audio logs and stuff?
I didn't get all of them, but like
Oh, okay.
I didn't get
most
all of
part.
them.
I didn't really do that, so maybe
You
maybe
need to
that was
listen to
my
all the
bad,
audio
you know?
logs.
Yeah,
It's-
maybe
it's
it-
important. It's important. Some fucked up shit going on in that world.
Yeah,
man.
bro, it really
real
is.
bad. But you want my pick for this?
Yeah. Give us your pick.
I went with Hellblade for this. Just because that the whole take on the mental health issues and the way they told it, yeah, it was really good to me. And I think the performance had a lot to do with it as well.
Facts.
Which is a later topic on this list.
Yeah.
But yeah, she bodied that and it added
Facts.
to what they were trying to do with this. So I picked Hellblade.
You ain't tell a damn lie, dog. Jack, what you pick?
Even though Horizon actually like got emotion from me, like it's kind of depressing the story of Horizon if you actually listen to it. I went with Hellblade because like I could play like it's just the story is it's based on the story, like it's story centric. Hellblade, like, and this is touching on a serious topic and all that. And it wasn't no silly shit, Horizon kind of like on some silly shit at the same time. So I went with Hellblade, man.
Alex, what are you picking?
I'm gonna go with Nier mostly because of the Romeo and Juliet scene, and also because that game is like, it feels like an old PS2 game that is like super fucking weird and crazy. And after you beat that game, it fucking goes places. It fucking goes places and does things. Like beat the game and then go into the menu and like shit happens, and it's great.
When you said Romeo and Juliet, I was like, wait a minute. I had to think about it. Like, is that a huge spoiler? But then I know what you're
Is
talking
it?
about.
Because I ain't
No.
need to.
It's not.
No,
Oh,
not
man.
really.
Oh,
No.
It's not. It's not. But it's It does shit.
Turn into Jimmy B or some shit.
What's
going on here, bro? You're
It
giving
does
subliminal
shit.
messages
Spoiling
and shit.
anything. There's no spoilers. All right. There's no
No.
spoilers.
Man.
That's not a spoiler. Come on.
I think
It's like me saying check out the opera scene in Final Fantasy VI. That's the same thing. It
There's
is
an opera. Oh, spoiled. Damn.
all spoiled. But like the Romeo and Juliet scene is crazy, and the game just feels like a Kojima game from PS2. That's what it feels like when you play it and like shit that's happening. You're like, this is fucking crazy, and I'm kind of digging it.
It's like Alex B spoiler.
Oh no,
Always
Oh man. Oh man.
Always spoiling.
Oh man, yo, it's a breaking
Erica.
news, man.
Huh. I already gave mine.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
is it just me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is it me? Okay, so the only game here I haven't played is What Remains of Edith Finch, which I hear is really, really good. I'll play it sometime next year. I played Nier Automata, did the first playthrough. People say you got to beat the game 4 times. So
Yeah,
I don't
you gotta keep
consider
playing it.
I don't even consider that I beat that game since I only got one ended. I beat Hellblade and I beat Horizon Zero Dawn. Wolfenstein 2, I'm gonna beat that shit later. I'm exhausted of first person shooters, so I'm not playing that shit anytime, but it's basically between Hellblade and Horizon, and I'm 100% going with
Kofi, I'm going to have to interrupt you. I'm very sorry. This is breaking news. EA Star Wars has just tweeted, today we turned off in-game purchases for Star Wars Battlefront 2. The game is built on your input and will continue to evolve and grow. Read the full update. As we approach the worldwide launch, it is clear that many of you feel there are still challenges in the design. We have heard your concerns about potentially giving players unfair advantages. This was never our intention, so we did get this right. We hear you loud and clear. We're turning off all in-game purchases. We'll now
Wow.
spend more time listening, adjusting, and balancing and tuning.
Yeah.
Microtransactions have been removed.
People actually
Voices
band
have been
together. These guys actually band together and got rid of it.
works.
Man.
Can we give Black Bond his
The
W,
def,
please?
he ain't getting shit from me. Fuck that. Yeah,
Black
I
Bond
guess-
gets a W.
I guess
He should get a W for this.
Oh yeah, I
one.
should.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, you have to give Black Bond his W.
my
That
thing is, I
only
wasn't
happens-
against people like boycotting.
exactly. So people,
I was
people-
for that.
Yeah.
Not even that.
No
but
one's
the
against
fact-
that
but,
shit.
Okay,
But
that
we
was the
just-
argument.
we
The
just
argument
wanted to play whatever
I'm
the fuck
sorry.
we
Let me
wanted to play.
correct you guys here real quick. The argument was that BG said that no amount of people getting together would ever change
Well,
a game like
no one
that.
here. We're not named BG here.
Right?
What?
Right? So Black Bond stated that as long as people get together and cause enough of a ruckus, things will change. People got together, Bond gets a W.
The thing about that too is I was one of those people that got together with Bond too, because I fucking filled out that survey after the beta and I let my voice be heard.
Bond even
So,
played a fucking beta
Yeah,
and fill
yeah.
out no survey.
Like, as
Jim
much as
Sterling gets a W, Bond gets a W.
I get a W. Who was
Maybe-
I get a
that
W as
survey,
well.
man?
Everybody
maybe
was against
maybe
Luke
Bond
and-
Bond
or
can cheer up now. He's been a little edgy today. I don't know. Shout out to
Anybody,
Bond. I hope
anybody
he's
who was
okay.
against booty boxes now catches a W.
He's a
Oh,
little
God.
on the edge today.
But the man bought
BG going to court this Sunday.
But
apparently.
the man bought Destiny.
That's a fact.
Oh god.
Yeah, they'll talk about it. But Kofi, who was your pick?
Okay, my pick is Hellblade.
There you
Hellblade.
go.
I think that game had the best performance, and it was very linear, very story driven, and the girl did her thing, man. And I really enjoyed this game, especially with headphones on and the voice acting.
Yeah,
was
the
really,
headphones.
really good.
Man, the headphones
Oh,
was
yeah.
key
Lit.
when she's going through her mental stuff and having her doubts and stuff. Like that shit is fire when you hear her whispering to herself
Yeah.
as you are like going through the motions. I'm like, oh, that's yeah.
Fire.
Put headphones on if you play Hellblade.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and play it before the end of the year.
Oh, it's definitely worth to play, and it's not very long too. So I think you'll like it, Erica. You like
Yeah.
sword play games too, so it's right. up
How's
your
the
alley.
combat on that? I have heard mixed
I like it.
I liked it.
reviews.
I mean,
I like
it's
it.
it's simplistic, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Doesn't have
The funny
much
thing is the game is not long enough for you to get like tired of it. You know,
Yeah.
it's not
Okay.
really long enough for you to get like, okay, I'm done with this.
Cool. Yeah, I'll have to try it.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on to the next category: best art direction for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design.
Okay, so it could be anything.
animation. So for me personally, it would be between Cuphead. Okay, let me read out the fucking nomination.
Cuphead. Next topic.
Destiny 2, Cuphead, The Legend of Zelda, Persona 5, Horizon
Persona
Zero
looks
Dawn.
cool.
Persona 5 looks like every other JRPG. I don't know why people think that game looks
No,
so
it doesn't,
stylish.
dude. The game
It's
looks
colorful.
cool.
Nah, dog, nah.
It has
I ain't calling bullshit.
colors.
I played RPGs before that kind of have this, anime style before. So I was kind of confused about Persona 5 being here. Like, it's not a bad looking game, but compared to like, Horizon, I guess, and Cuphead, like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's
I
art
just feel
style,
like,
right?
you know what? I just feel like I've played games with this kind of art direction before from Persona 5, but I could be tripping. I don't know. We'll see what people in the chat say. They'll probably come at my neck. I'll go first this time. Between these games here will be either Cuphead or Horizon Zero Dawn. I want to give the award to Cuphead personally because I actually haven't seen or played a game with this kind of style before. So I think it deserves the W. Very close to Horizon though. Like if Cuphead wasn't here, it would be Horizon Zero Dawn because that game visually looks super impressive. The robot dinosaurs, they look amazing, well detailed, but the thing with Cuphead is just we haven't seen a game like that before though. Well, I haven't seen a game using that cartoon style, and I don't know. It could go either way. It's just opinions.
The thing with Cuphead too is how like everything is hand drawn, so all the animations
that's
and
a
stuff like
huge
that is
huge
big.
thing.
And as much like I feel bad though, because I picked Cuphead, but Horizon, like when they talked about how much work they put into each machine and how like the first machine they built just because it was something new I think it took like a year to make because like each part was just so important to the whole build up. It's like if you're doing that for all 26, like it's a bigger team, but it's like that's incredible. And what they did with the visuals and the graphics for an open world game, like it looks amazing. So, but Cuphead, I think that game just stole everybody's heart with its style and the hand drawn stuff.
Yeah. We need to start giving some more awards to Horizon Zero Dawn because niggas getting a little salty.
We don't gotta do anything. We do what we want. We give our own opinion. They gotta deal with it. That's that. Jesus. People talking about Horizon never play Zelda though, so don't even give me that.
Jack, what are you picking?
What am I picking? Once again, I agree with y'all. Horizon, extremely stunning game, beautiful, but I do have to give it to Cuphead. Amazing.
The Pony Commissioner saying this.
Listen, bro. Listen, the hand. And I want to point out this is technically not the first hand drawn game to come out this year. Wonder Boy and the Dragon's Trap was also hand drawn. Another beautiful game. The only problem with that game was it wasn't fun to play. But I gotta give it to Cuphead. Man. Beautiful.
I remember you complaining about that game.
It's very annoying. Very fucking annoying. It's a beautiful game though. But
yeah.
Alex, what are you picking between these?
I do like the style that Persona 5 has, and like even like the end battle credits, like not credits, but like the stuff you see like after the battle and like just the way it's designed, and
it's very nice. It is
almost like the comic style, anime style put together is really cool. I would like Persona 5 to, it'd be nice if Persona 5 got some recognition, but I think it's going to go to Cuphead, and I personally would choose Cuphead.
Well, Persona 5, like I'm playing a game right now, like corridors. Like when you're in the cities and shit like that, it looks nice and stuff. And but like when you're in the dungeons, like corridors, like it could look better. Maybe because this game was also on PS3.
Yeah, it was.
Right? It was also on PS3, so maybe that's why. Maybe this was a PS4 exclusive. They could have pushed at least the visual fidelity a little bit more. Like
great if it was on PC.
The game doesn't
got a nice art
style. Yeah, it got a nice art style, but
I agree.
But it's not like. I don't know.
It's not technically impressive.
It could be sharper. It seems.
Well, I mean, like this thing could I guess whole thing could be weird because it's like talking about technical visuals and also art style. It's talking about a lot of things all at once. So
a lot goes
if you're looking at like just art style, I would have to say Cuphead, with Persona 5 being a good dark horse candidate. If you're looking at like technical visuals, it would have to go to Horizon.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree with that.
1000%, sir.
Yeah, I agree as well. We got everybody, right, Erica?
Well, you know my answer. It's a clean sweep, right? Cuphead. Yeah.
I think it's well deserved. Cuphead deserves a W, man.
Yeah, of all the ones they're nominated for, this is the one they should get. For sure.
Yeah, this is a fair one if Cuphead wins. I don't think no one should really complain if Cuphead wins. Like, everyone was impressed off the bat when we seen how this game looked. Like, everyone was impressed. All right, so let's move on to the next category. Best score for outstanding music, inclusive of score, original song, and or licensed soundtrack.
Erica got
nominations. The nominations are Destiny 2, Cuphead, Nier Automata, The Legend of Zelda, Super Mario Odyssey, and Persona 5.
Why is Ruiner not on this list?
I don't know, because no one
Ruiner
played
needs
that.
to be
Nobody
on this
played
fucking
that.
list.
No one played that.
It was too hard, Alex. It was too hard. They couldn't play.
I guess a
Nobody
game
played
like
that.
actually being a fucking video game is too much for people. Ruiner should be on this fucking list, and Ruiner should win this list because that OST is fucking killer.
Yeah.
I gotta
Like it is
listen to
that fucking good.
Now, if you had a secondary pick,
Oh
I'm
yeah, I
familiar.
just seen a man. One of my mods said Sonic Mania. That should have been in here too. Sonic Mania
Sonic
had a
Mania could have also been in there. Yeah.
Team World Dig 2. There's a couple of games they had.
What
Does-
was it? Destiny 2.
Does Destiny deserve to be on their chat?
No.
Let me
I know Destiny could.
I don't
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why Destiny's
Destiny
there.
don't
Like,
deserve to be nominated for shit, to be honest.
They're
I'm being
nominated-
real about shit.
And
They're nominated
honestly,
for a
I can't
lot.
really say that Zelda belongs in there either because the
Yeah,
score
facts.
is
Same
very
here.
muted. And like the
Same
only
here.
time you really get a lot of the scores
Yep.
when you're on. a
Hey, see,
horse.
these guys will be happy because I 100% agree.
You know,
I
like,
agree
The
with you.
Legend of Zelda, it's a very quiet game. When you're in the
it's a
open
very
world,
quiet game.
when you're in the open world, there's freaking nothing but just the environmental sounds and
Yeah.
birds and grass and wind.
There
and
is
shit
some
like
music
that.
when you're on the horse.
When
and you're
music
riding
is
and
when
you're-
music is playing though, it's really good. Like if
Mhm.
you were to go and search up the soundtrack of
It's
Legend of
all-
Zelda Breath of the Wild, it is fire. But while you're playing the game, it's just more quiet for you just to take it all in,
Mhm.
So I wouldn't even pick that. Super Mario Odyssey has a good soundtrack too, but if
you know, when you
if I were to go first, real quick, my pick might be Nier Automata, bro. I think I'm
See,
giving this a
Kofi,
Nier.
this is why I
Nier
like you,
soundtrack's
Kofi.
Nier soundtrack is epic and very fire.
Yes.
Persona 5, I'm feeling the fucking jazz music and shit like that. It does have really good soothing music, and I really do like Persona 5's music. But I think Nier Automata edges it out for best soundtrack for me personally.
I even want to
Opinions,
play
people.
like the Ruiner OST over my phone into the microphone right now. That's how good it is.
Oh, man.
So Jack, what are you picking?
Cuphead has a very nice soundtrack, man, but I was stuck on some of them sections so long that I went stir crazy from the music. So by default, and I do actually fuck with this music. I gotta go Persona 5, man. It got some very dope songs.
It does. The jazz music is very addicting and stuff like that. It's just very soothing music. Erica,
Wait,
Erica,
Jack, what did you pick?
Persona 5.
Persona.
Oh, Persona 5. Okay.
Erica, so
me?
you picked Nier?
Oh yes, it's so good. Like it's amazing. It's epic, like you said. If you and everybody listening, go listen to. I think it's called Grandma Destruction from Nier Automata. That's amazing.
Your soundtrack is actually
So-
really, really good.
Yeah, that's for sure, without a doubt. That's my pick.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to all the people watching us live, man. Don't get butthurt over, we're just talking. It's just opinions here.
Oh, man.
Everybody's opinions vary. So, usually all of these, if you pick any one of these, they're all good picks, I guess, except Destiny 2. But you know what I'm saying?
Somebody
I
did say
wouldn't even
Destiny
say
had good
Zelda.
music, though.
I don't know why people get sensitive over like super sensitive over
Someone's
this
really
shit.
mad at me and Jack because
I
of
know,
what
like
we said
a lot
about
of people
Destiny.
mad at- yeah,
Bro,
mad at us.
Nobody
Your
talks
opinions,
about Destiny
dog.
2 soundtrack. What the hell?
I haven't heard.
Have you ever heard somebody say Destiny 2 got really good sound? Like, what? No, stop this, man.
Yeah. So shout out to everybody watching live. Really do appreciate everybody who hit the like button. Really do. Alex, what would you pick?
I would have to pick Nier, but Ruiner.
I was gonna say he's gonna pull a right
He's
in.
gonna play it. He's gonna play
So
it.
dope. Are you playing
All
it?
right.
Oh, that's
No,
okay.
no,
Okay.
I do like that sound.
Whoa.
I do like that sound.
I like what it sounds.
I might have to check it out then. I
It's
might have
so
to check
fucking. It's like cyberpunk and like Blade Runner. It's fucking this dope, grungy, like almost metal synth kind of a thing, and it just fucking it like gets your heart pumping. And the game is fucking crazy good. People need to play Ruiner. It's on my
There you go.
stream. If you want to see
There
it
you go.
before you buy it, go see the stream. It's fucking good. But besides that, it's
Alex.
Nier.
There you go.
Alex,
There
you
you go.
played Fury or no?
I did play Fury, and I fucking
Is
loved
it kind of like that?
So the
Sou-
soundtrack. So think of the soundtrack to Fury, but darker.
Okay, you
And,
got
like,
me then.
Just dark
I'll check it out.
undertones and like just a very sort of like a dirty sound.
Whoa.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you picking though? What are you picking?
It's gonna be Nier.
Okay.
Yeah, I want Ruiner to win, but it's going to be Nier.
J-Man, did you already go?
Nah, but I'm going with Cuphead. I didn't finish Nier, so I didn't get to experience like all the music in the game.
Okay.
And with Cuphead, it's kind of similar to how Bloodborne was, when the music reminds you of the time you spent fighting the boss, and you know that kind of stuff really I connect with that. So Cuphead.
All right, so I think everybody went. So let's move on to the next category. Best audio design. Destiny 2,
Okay.
Destiny again.
Hellblade,
Mm.
Resident Evil, The Legend of Zelda, and Super Mario Odyssey. If I may go first real quick, and the description for this category is recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. I'm 100% picking Hellblade for this category. Very impressive audio in the game. It's you must experience this game with headphones on. It's really, really good. Really creepy. At points I was kind of like nervous during certain areas and shit like that. Shit's creepy too. All the voices and all that shit. Jack, what you picking?
100% agree with what you just said, man. It's got to be Hellblade. Like you said, put on the headphones. It tries to recreate schizophrenia, so you might hear some like it's pretty much like all around you. So you might hear something coming from the back, the front, whatever. Like it's really cool the way they did the sound design, and it's definitely Hellblade. Facts.
J-Man?
Yeah. I mean, Hellblade. Yeah, I will go with Hellblade for everything that y'all said, but I think I can see Mario winning this. I don't know.
Really?
Mario, it has good sound too.
It's because of the classic Mario sound. Like I know it's not nothing like new or anything for the most part, but I just feel like people love the Mario music, and it's
underrated. It's definitely underrated. People are not going to really appreciate it, but the soundtrack in Odyssey is fire too, and like the audio in that is fire too. But I'm gonna give this one to Hellblade though. I think Hellblade deserves it.
Yeah, definitely.
Alex, did you go?
It's got to be Hellblade.
Okay.
I mean, I saw it on stream. I had my headphones on, and a buddy of mine was streaming it, and I was like, okay, this is crazy. Like, it's Hellblade. RE7 is a close runner-up, but I think Hellblade takes it for audio design. Yeah.
Erica, what are you picking?
I really wish I played Hellblade right now, because I think I would say it like
I think you would pick it.
But I did watch people stream it. I think I watched BG and a couple others play it. And
also, you fell asleep?
Well, I mean,
Oh,
no, but it sounded great. Like I really do think that would be my pick if I did play the game. I guess by default I have to pick something else. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I would give it to. I guess Mario.
Hey, that's the only game that you played.
I gotta
well,
say,
I played Zelda, but I don't know. I don't really see. That wasn't something that stood out to me in Zelda. So
yeah, the soundtrack. I felt like Wind Waker had like a fucking way better soundtrack than.
But this is like sound effects, right?
I guess that sound effects.
Yeah, I'll just say Mario. I guess default answer.
Default.
that Forest World was really dope when that like jazz guitar kicked in, and you were like, hell yeah, it's coming on. Like, we're doing this.
Yeah, the music in certain areas was cool. Yeah. So yeah, that's everybody.
So yeah, that's everybody. Let's move on to the next category. Best performance. Sorry if I butcher any of these names. Okay, we're gonna go with first names because I can't even pronounce this fucking last name. I don't even know what it is. Melina for
Jurgens.
Yeah, like Jurgens, yeah.
Yeah, for Hellblade. Laura Bailey for Uncharted, Nadine Ross. Claudia Black for Chloe Frazier. Brian Bloom for BJ.
I don't know why this dude is nominated, dog.
I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. Blazkowicz.
Blazkowicz.
Yeah, Blazkowicz. Yeah.
Blazkowicz.
Yeah.
Ashley Birch for Horizon Zero Dawn as Aloy.
So basically, Social Justice Warriors, the award. All right.
I was gonna say maybe
I really
BJ's
don't
in
like
there
Ashley
to have
Birch.
one guy.
Oh, man. I don't
So
like
out of these games, Jack, I don't want to feel like niggas are hating on Horizon, but do you think Aloy's performance was like spectacular?
Compared to the dude that played BJ Blazkowicz. That fucking bland bullshit.
Audio performance, her performance as a character was like really good compared to these.
I think she did good, but like, I mean, not compared to these people. I'm being real with y'all. Like people.
So at least I'm not the only one. Then I guess.
Me personally, if I had to pick a winner, I'm going with the young lady that played Senua from Hellblade. And what's crazy about that is she was not an actor. She was working on the game. They didn't have an actress to play Senua, and they was using her to do like mocap and stuff like that as a like stand-in, and then they realized, hey, you can actually play this character. So she is not an actress. She's none of that, and she did that. So hey, man,
that's what's up. We can start seeing some more faces in this damn industry.
At least some people in the chat are keeping it real, because I actually feel the same way. Jessica says Aloy is kind of monotone. Like her, like the game wasn't bad, but her performance wasn't like compared to, especially if you're comparing, especially if you're comparing it to like Senua and shit like that. Like her performance doesn't hold up. I didn't even think like Chloe and things voice acting was better. You know what I mean? Even in The Lost Legacy. How do you feel about that, Jack, comparison? Like her and maybe Chloe or Nadine in Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Who do you think had the better voice acting?
Like I say, like, you know, aside from a few like main story cutscenes, Aloy really didn't show too much emotions. Like y'all saying, she was kind of like stoic in her delivery, and you know, even on some serious shit, like, oh, this dude just got shot in the head with arrows. She'd be like, oh, okay, cool. What's for lunch? Like, you know, she was on some chill shit. So yeah, it's not really a comparison.
Yeah, so I feel like we've been actually objective here, but you know, I guess what I learned is there's a lot of Horizons and stands. I'm actually surprised in every day. There's really a lot of Horizon stands.
I love Horizon, but I would like if Ashley Birch like tomorrow was like, I'm out, I'm not doing Horizon no more, I wouldn't be upset. Like I feel like Aloy as a character is pretty good, but her performance wasn't, you know, anything mind blowing. Especially
not Ashley Birch. Like she's not great.
Yes, especially compared to what Melina Juergens did.
I don't know. I like Ashley Birch.
She's also not an actress.
Like her not being in the second season of Life is Strange, it's noticeable. It's noticeable. I done got over it now, but it's definitely noticeable.
What is she, Chloe?
Who does she play?
She was playing Chloe.
Oh, okay.
Wait, how is she not?
And Chloe, the main fucking character of the movie. Yeah, exactly.
She wasn't Chloe in the second one?
No.
Which is a like a prequel, right?
What?
Yeah.
The fuck?
You were noticing when you first started playing. I didn't got over it now though. But.
She was good as Chloe though. I mean, I'm playing through Life is Strange.
I liked her.
The first one was fire. I still gotta play the second one. I'm just waiting for all the episodes. All the episodes are not out yet, right?
No.
All
right, so I'm just
the
waiting for all
second
the
one either
episodes.
just came out or about to come out.
Yeah, the second one came out.
Because I like binge playing that shit. Like fuck, I already hate waiting for seasons and TV shows and shit. Like I'm not trying to play like a piece of a game and wait until the next piece comes out. I'm gonna wait till everything comes out.
Netflix.
Stranger Things, man. I binge watched the fuck out of that. I finished that shit.
That's so lit.
Don't spoil, please.
I won't.
Season 2 was okay. It wasn't as good as season 1.
I might have to agree. I might have to agree with that as well. But it was still really good.
I like season 2. Wow.
I felt like season 2 fell into very typical TV show traps that are like put a little bow on it, like it's done.
Okay. I feel what you're saying.
Season 1, you were like, yo, this show is fucked up and this is great. Like, it's like, what else can fucking happen? Oh my god.
Season 1 had like everything, Mystique, fucking
season 1 is a classic.
Even the ending of season 1, like if you go back and read like old science fiction books, it's very sci-fi, old school. Like even the ending of the first season, you're like,
I love the music in Stranger Things. That 80s so fucking lit. I love it.
80s music, man. Listen, that's why
Goonies.
Goonies.
Remind me how Miami.
But season 2 was good, but the thing is, it fell into like the Game of Thrones problem, where it's like, okay, we're gonna just do fan service, so everybody's happy. Like for me,
down about these last 3 episodes.
It's not a bad.
No, it's good. It's good.
But it's definitely not as good as the first one.
It's definitely good too.
I still like the second season, man.
I didn't like the fact that there was one episode devoted to one character specifically, and that bothered me.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that I was like, that should have been spread around the whole season.
Yeah, that joke was kind of weird, dog.
All right, before y'all spoil something, let's
get back. Best actor for me would have been the girl who did what's the game with the schizophrenia? Hellblade. Yeah, I think she was amazing, being able to act, basically giving herself schizophrenia while acting. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I'm saying the
She
same.
deserves it. She definitely really does deserve it, man.
I'm saying the same. I saw like the behind the scenes stuff. She's doing all the like facial expressions and all that. She's really good.
Mhm.
Really, really good. So I'm gonna say her.
Hellblade might get a couple awards. All right.
I think so. I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
I think actually the best performance, best audio design. I think those ones are really well.
Yeah, I
deserved.
think narrative. I
Well
think they should
deserved.
take that too.
Yeah, narrative too. I could see
Strong
that.
case for it. Strong
It's a
case.
strong
It's a great
case.
game, man.
Yeah, it's a strong case. But best audio downs, I feel like it should be a hands down Hellblade, and performance as well.
That's good though because it'll put more attention on that like that mid tier game. You know, it's not indie, but it's not AAA. It's like somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. All right. So for this category, I have only played one game, Games for Impact. So the definition for this, or the description, is for a thought-provoking game with a profound pro-social meaning or message.
Oh
And the
shit.
nominations are Please Knock on My Door, Night in the Woods, Life is Strange Before the Storm, Bear Me, Love Me, What Remains of Edith Finch, and Hellblade. So for me, I've only played Hellblade, so it's an automatic Hellblade because that's the only game I've played. People in the chat, I don't know if you guys have played any of these games, but let me know what your pick is, and I'll read some of them out.
There was one, the second game you mentioned. What is it?
Night in the
Night in
Woods.
the Woods.
Night in the
Night in
Woods.
the Woods.
So that's, I've seen footage of that, and sadly, I feel like all these games are not up my alley at all.
Hey,
So
Starman, real
I'm
quick,
gonna have to
Starman.
recuse myself from this one
I wanna give
because
a quick shout out to Starman for the donation. Really do appreciate it, man. You know, I ain't like Jack out here, yo, just racking it up. You know, I ain't balling like that.
I wish I was like that.
But shout out to Starman904 for the donation. Really do appreciate it. Your boy got a sponsor button too, bro. Who's gonna be my first sponsor out here, dog?
Oh man.
Sponsor the boy.
Who's gonna be my first sponsor out here, bro? We'll see who's gonna be my first sponsor. Who really fuck with me like that? But
Hold on, I got a question. How is Life is Strange on here if it's not done? Like
I
all
don't
episodes
know.
out?
oh, that's true as well. That's true.
No
Was the
idea.
first episode that impactful?
That's what I'm about to say. Like, wait,
I played
hold
the first 2 episodes. The first episode was absolutely garbage. The second episode was actually pretty interesting.
I'm on.
So
Okay,
it's
yeah,
only
you
on
actually brought up a good point. How's that shit over here, bro? It's not even finished.
It's not even all the way out. Did the,
I don't fucking know.
did the nominators get the full game and they got to play through it or something? But we didn't. I don't know.
Maybe they were struggling for a 5th nominee. I don't know.
You know the game got a like an entirely new dev too. Like it's not even developed by the same people. The second
yeah?
season,
I
yeah,
didn't even know that.
yeah, it's like Deck 9, but the first season was made by like Don't Nod, I believe their name was. Yeah,
Yeah, I just thought about that. I don't know
Yeah,
about
that's
that one.
Yeah, you actually brought up a good point. I didn't even think about that.
But I heard good things about What Remains of Edith Finch.
Yeah,
But
same.
my pick by default would be
Yeah.
Hellblade because that's the only game.
I know Rand was talking about Edith Finch a lot as well too to me.
A
but
lot of people say the game is
Yeah,
spectacular.
Anchor
man.
I just
gotta
feel
check it out.
like a lot of those games are just this.
Walking simulators. We know. We know.
Thank you. And you guys know how I feel about walking simulators. So I'm gonna just say I love them. I love them. Sarcasm. I'm just gonna recuse myself from this category. So I will
All right,
not.
that's fair.
Donation.
Erica, what would you pick? I don't know if you played any of these other games.
None of them, but I think Hellblade just because they tackle the whole, mental issues, and I don't really see that a whole lot. I think
Yeah.
that's, that's a good
Definitely
thing.
unique.
Yeah, it's unique. Hmm.
Jackie, you already go?
Oh
Or-
no. I played Life is Strange, played Hellblade. I'm gonna give myself an L. I hyped up Night in the Woods and have not played it yet, so that's an L for Jack move. Like I said, man, Life is Strange Before the Storm. It's a cool game, but it teeters on being silly as fuck. So I'm going Hellblade. Like, really no debate to me.
All right, so we'll move on to the next category. We're almost done here, so we could talk about NPDs. We could get into the numbers. Best ongoing game awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player's experience over time.
Okay.
And the nominations are Warframe, Rainbow Six Siege, Overwatch, Grand Theft Auto Online, Destiny 2, Player Unknown Battlegrounds. So I'm gonna quickly go Overwatch. I played Overwatch. It's a cool game. You guys already know what it is. People say I ducked Rainbow Siege. I never played Rainbow Siege. I never played Warframe. GTA Online. I actually haven't played GTA Online before. Destiny 2, only played the beta. So by default, for me, the game that I spent the most time with wins, which is PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds.
What do you think is gonna win?
What do I think is gonna win? GTA, Grand Theft Auto Online, or Overwatch, one of the two. Grand Theft Auto Online or Overwatch. If I had to narrow it down, has there been any new Overwatch content?
Oh, they have a new character.
They had a new character.
They do the seasons and all that.
How about
stuff.
GTA? Didn't GTA drop some new shit?
GTA always.
I think
drops
GTA might win this one. I'm gonna give it to
They
GTA.
I think they should.
The thing about
yeah.
GTA is the online component that just has that active randomness that just happens, and the fact that everybody's mic is open all the time is fucking crazy.
Yeah, that.
I think
that
GTA is
game.
gonna win.
I want to know why Destiny 2 is on here. It just came out.
It just came
Yeah,
out.
like they haven't even had an expansion for it yet. But like for me, like the two games that are really pushing it for me, I'm tied between Rainbow Six Siege and Warframe, because Rainbow Six Siege started out as a fucking dumpster fire, but then they've fixed so much stuff in that game that I'm like leaning towards getting it. The other game with Warframe is they basically changed the entire game of Warframe. Like the entire game was completely reworked.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy to me. And like providing that much content in a free game and a free MMO, reworking a whole game is fucking nuts to me.
So a
I'm
lot of
torn
people still
between
play
those
that?
two. But
Warframe? A lot of people play
Warframe,
Warframe?
yeah, big time.
I never really
Big time.
got into it. Like the
It's
free to
kinda
play really turns me off from games. Period. When I hear the words free to play, I'm like,
You're
I'm
thinking,
gone.
yeah, but you're thinking loot boxes and microtransactions. But when you hear Star Wars Battlefront 2, $50 game, so like it's the same, right? But you know, I think when you're looking at a game like what has changed for like a product over time and like provided the best content for users, it's got to be Rainbow Six Siege or Warframe. Those two games have totally changed in more ways than one, like almost completely to the point of like almost being new games.
In light of, oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I would say in light of recent news, I think Star Wars should be up here.
Star Wars. So basically, they just saw everybody refunding that game, and they were like, "Okay, we're gonna have no sales."
It evolved to to better the player experience, man.
No, so yeah, I guess Shadow of War wasn't that bad. Then the real enemy was fucking
It was Star Wars.
We
yeah,
were saying Star Wars.
and niggas are trying to crucify mans for like just buying Star Wars without buying no loot boxes or anything like that.
You mean Shadow of War?
We're just Shadow
Yeah.
of War. But it seems like Battlefront's the real like.
But like what you're looking at is like the worst of the possible worst with Battlefront, right? You're looking at something that is legitimately the worst case scenario, and you can
Yeah,
see
it's horrible.
games with Shadow of War moving to that.
God damn.
Oh Jesus! So Shadow of War it's not going to get away scot-free. Like, let's be real. Warner Brothers is just as shitty as EA is. They're not like ultra shitty tier, but they're like a step below.
Yo, real quick, J-Man, isn't it like one of the top games in NPD though? Shadow of War?
Yeah,
I think it's number one.
It's number one, right? Oh, look
Yeah.
at that.
Okay, so the fact that people bought a game doesn't mean that it's a shitty practice, Kofi.
Yeah, I never said that. Let me say that. But I'm just
But like
I'm
these
just
kinds
saying,
of things
dog.
don't happen overnight, right? These are things that happen over time.
Mhm.
And like these practices will not come to fruition, and like the ramifications you won't see until like years down the line of like what's happening.
Yeah,
I mean, you saw it
y'all
with Star
niggas,
Wars.
y'all niggas probably right. Like y'all niggas is definitely, but I don't know. I'm not a good social justice warrior though. That's a problem.
They're better than
anything.
I'm not a good social justice warrior, man. Like, I just want to like gaming is a hobby, right? I love the hobby, I do, but I don't think I care that much to make it my mission and my life's mission.
I don't know about
Maybe I
life's
should.
mission.
Maybe
I
I
feel-
should, but
Go ahead.
like I wouldn't look. Like I said, I don't buy microtransactions or loot boxes in games. I rarely buy DLC. Like I've been said this, but like I said, like if God of War comes out and it got some microtransactions in that game, even in single player, I'm sorry, man. At least I could be straight up at front saying, like, motherfucker, I'm gonna still buy that game, but I'm gonna just skip and ignore
You know, Red Dead 2 is gonna have
microtransactions.
microtransactions, like
Oh, they already
crazy
said it.
microtransactions.
They already said it.
Like 2K
Yeah.
Studios is notorious for being shit like we're going to implement microtransactions in every game moving forward.
And CD Projekt Red came out and said Cyberpunk is gonna have
Cyberpunk's gonna have it too, yeah.
transactions. Yes. Keep the game on going.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Bond ain't getting that. Right?
Oh yes, yes.
But Bond could kind of slither his way around it if they do it like a
Yeah,
specific
we already know he is.
He said
already
don't
is.
pirate the game. You already said.
Yeah, he already
But
is.
you know what?
So-
Well, CD Projekt Red was made because they pirated games, so they're probably okay with
Well,
it.
there you go.
He'll just say somebody bought it for him or something like
Oh.
that.
Somebody bought it from you, you fucking clown.
Or he'll just say it's cosmetic, even though like I don't know. If you hate the practice, like if you hate the practice, you hate the practice whether it's cosmetic or not. Like
No, because there's degrees.
he kind of damaged control.
Well-
he kind of damaged control himself playing Destiny 2 and has loot box microtransactions.
Listen,
But he's trying to say, well, real quick, Jack. He's trying to say it's cosmetic, but I swear you could buy like weapon mods and all sorts of other shit in the game. Like I feel like if you're gonna take such a strong stand, you shouldn't even buy that game at all either.
Yeah.
Like Jim Sterling said, like if you look at a game like Overwatch, which is purely cosmetic, that is really what drove this craze. So
Yeah.
even though it's only cosmetic, like it
Yeah,
hurts you.
because I'm pretty sure people say, oh, if you give the developer an inch, they take a mile. So I guess you guys allowing them the ability just to use cosmetic. Because once upon a time, costumes and stuff used to be free content.
For
right?
unlocks. Dude,
It used
Halo
to be
3
unlocked.
had the
You could just
Hayabusa armor, all that
You could just
stuff.
play the game and get that shit, right? But now
Right.
people are accepting of loot boxes as long as they're cosmetic.
Yeah,
No,
it's
no,
a Trojan horse.
no,
Like,
you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't accept it. If you're really taking that stand. So I feel like to the biggest booty box guy who keeps on promoting that shit, whatever.
We're calling out
I
shots
feel
over here.
I feel like he shouldn't have bought Destiny 2 since he's so vocal about that shit. But
I mean,
that's just my
I didn't
opinion.
buy Destiny 2 because it's a boring game, but Destiny 2 also has a lot of cosmetics. Like Overwatch, in my opinion, should have been free to play or $15 like CS:GO. It shouldn't be $60.
Damn. So we got a guy, T Bell, in the chat. Shout out to you. He says, I don't care about costumes and colors. I do, man. Like, I'm the type of dude, that, especially in a fighting game, like I said earlier in this podcast, like, I'm playing Street Fighter. I'm trying to switch up, some gear. Then, I hit up the store. Oh, you could play and earn, 500,000 points, or you could just buy it. You know what I'm saying? So I remember once upon a time when costumes and shit like that used to be free. And I used to love costumes in games and things like that, or alternate costumes. That's why I kind of appreciate Mario Odyssey, who provides so much fucking costumes and it's all just in-game shit.
I was just
Cosmetics
gonna
are
say that
cool.
too.
So,
Okay, so wait. So people are getting confused in chat. People are saying that they removed loot boxes. They didn't remove loot boxes.
nah, they just
They
took it away for
removed
now.
You can't buy them with real
the
money now.
microtransactions of you actually purchasing the crystals in order to get the loot boxes.
Yeah, they're still
So
there.
now
So-
it's
in-game
just a
stuff.
grind.
Yes, in-game
So the
grind.
grind is
See,
still
but-
there.
But
The
it's
grind
funny,
is
I'm-
still there, and
Guys-
it's still by loot boxes. Now you just
Yeah.
can't physically buy loot boxes with real cash.
Yeah, see, exactly. Malcolm Ghost. Thank you. Because I don't understand. Like, y'all always say don't give the developers an inch, but I don't know why so much people are accepting for cosmetic loot boxes. Nah, fuck that. Nah, I want to earn these costumes normally. So why are people bending over backwards for that?
Or
You
just
see what
do
I'm saying?
cool shit in the game and give me the costume, right? Like,
Yeah,
oh,
so I don't
like in
that's what I'm
Halo.
trying to say. So I don't
Yeah,
know. why people
Halo
are so
3, you got the
accepting of that.
Hayabusa armor. If you got all the skulls, you're like, yo, this guy found all the skulls. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Look at his armor.
Yeah,
But like, I think now especially with Overwatch,
I
and
feel like that's
CS:GO
damage
is a
control
problem too, because
on
the
that
people
shit.
sell knives on CS:GO for like $400 or $500.
That's insane.
Like there
Yeah.
are physical knife skins that sell for $300 to $400 on CS:GO. It's crazy.
I want to meet the person who buys it.
Yeah,
I
know,
was
right?
going to
People
ask him,
buy
like,
it.
what's
People
your
literally
deal?
buy it. They
Macros
buy it,
go
or they'll
ahead.
trade other skins for it, and they'll sell those other skins for smaller chunks.
Hey,
But,
people
like-
are just willing to take different.
But like I said before, the thing with CS:GO is I can make money off of these skins, right? I can't make
50
money off
cents.
any other skin, right?
Yeah.
I have an economy behind it. There's a difference.
Yeah.
If I put
Cookie-
money into something, I can take money out. I can
Like
make
my
money
whole
off it.
point, was, if I'm gonna try and just wrap this up so we could just move on from this whole, because I'm kind of tired talking about this shit. Like I just want to talk about fucking games and shit.
Go ahead.
Like my whole point is, like, if you're gonna be like taking a stand for like you're against the whole loot box, I feel like you guys, the people who are willing to do that, yeah, commend all y'all, but y'all should shouldn't let that other cosmetic, whether it be cosmetic, you shouldn't let that slide either. I feel like you shouldn't let that slide. You should be like, nah, we should be able to unlock this normally, and but that's just how I feel about the situation. Like when it comes to Shadow of War, I don't know about the whole boycott thing. I'm not on that kind of level yet. I've always been on the level that I will not purchase microtransactions in a game if a game has them. There's a lot of games I've purchased in the past, and I'm sure a lot of people watching have purchased games in the past with microtransactions. Rise of the Tomb Raider, Uncharted, Last of Us. There's plenty of games that have microtransactions, and then we completely ignore them. That's where I'm at. Yeah, I don't know about this whole boycott type of shit. I don't know about that, but I shout out to all the people who are being vocal about it. I definitely agree with that. No one's saying I'm not trying to silence anybody from like not talking about it. I'm for being vocal and tell the developers what you want, what you don't like, and be vocal about that. Yeah, but I'm just being 100% real with myself. Some games I can't skip because I just want to play them that bad. But, yeah.
Well, like you said, it should just be like the old days. You play, you beat the game, you get something special, or you do a challenge. Like Odyssey does that. You know, after the end game, you do these things, and you'll get some really I don't want to spoil it, but you'll get something cool if you do something. And so I just wish it was more like that. Like if there was a game like Neo, for example, or games like that, give me a challenge to win some really cool armor. I'm gonna play the game. Like
that's facts. Like costumes are cool. Like costumes are cool. When the costumes and stuff become whack to people, especially in fighting games. Like I love like alternate costumes in fighting games. I'm hoping Dragon Ball FighterZ has a lot of alternate costumes. And the funny thing is, they're probably gonna have costumes, but guess what? They're gonna sell it to us as DLC, and which is bullshit. People shouldn't be with that. But right now, we're so accepting of that for some reason. Oh, it's just cosmetic. But I feel like people are already okay with that, so it's too late for that. So we're gonna deal with that. But I remember once upon a time, man, fighting games on PS2, Xbox, Dead or Alive, like shit like that, Soul Calibur. You just play the game, then you can unlock alternate costumes. I thought that shit was dope. I always try to get like alternate costumes in games and stuff like that.
Yeah, it keeps people playing.
Yeah,
for sure.
So shout out to Mario Odyssey for not selling us all these alternate costumes. Shout out to Mario for that. All right, so where were we? What award were we talking about? Game. Okay, best ongoing game. Want to quickly just say your pick, Jack?
PUBG.
J-Main, what was yours?
PUBG.
Yeah. I picked Grand Theft Auto, by the way. I picked
I'm
GTA.
picking that too.
That game came out like how long ago, and they're still like supporting it. So I'm picking GTA.
It's still selling like crazy. It's just
I could definitely see GTA winning though.
Yeah, and Alex, what did you pick? Rainbow Six?
I'm gonna have to pick Rainbow Six. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's fly through these categories because no one really gives a shit about this. Best mobile game, I'm voting Super Mario Run because it's the only one that I actually played.
It's the relevant category.
It's the only one that I actually played. The other choices are Fire Emblem Heroes. I can't even say that. Mount Valley 2?
Monument Valley.
A nigga can't read. I'm BG out here. Hidden Folk, Old Man's Journey. So Super Mario Run automatically because it's the only one that I played. Jack, quickly, or
never
you don't care.
Never played any of my. I'll pick Super Mario.
Yeah, that's going.
Right. Jack, J-Main, what are you picking?
Yeah, Super Mario Run. That's going to win.
Alex, what are you picking? Or what do you think will win?
What, best mobile?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's tough. What were the
Just pick Mario.
Just pick Mario. Let's move on. Let's not waste time on this.
What were they though? No, I had a text. I'm sorry. What were they? All right.
Dog, Monument Valley 2, Hidden Folks, Old Man's Journey, Super Mario Run, Fire Emblem Heroes. All right.
Fire Emblem Heroes.
All right, cool. All right, Erica.
Mario.
All right. Best handheld game. For the best game playable. For the best game playable on a dedicated portable gaming system. Poochie. What does that say? Poochie and Yoshi's Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World. Wow. I never even heard of that shit.
Is that Poochie from The Simpsons? Who is that?
Oh, that nigga appears in Odyssey. He hides the moons and shit. The dog.
Oh, shit. Is that him?
That's him, bro. I just took that in.
Okay, that's Poochie. Okay, that's Poochie. Oh shit, Poochie was
popping. Monster Hunter Stories, Metroid Samus Returns, Ever Oasis.
Yeah, Oasis.
Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadow of Valentia. What you guys? I'm good. Good, man.
He's tired.
Mhm.
What you guys picking? I never played any of these games, so
Me
I'm gonna
neither.
sit out.
Metroid.
I think Metroid would win. Sam Metroid.
You gotta
Yeah, I
clear
think
it.
Metroid's gonna win, but I never played any of these games.
Yeah, same.
Same here.
Okay. Okay, best VR. Okay, no one gives a fuck, man. All right,
Resident
best
Evil.
action game. Let's skip that VR shit. Best
Let's skip the
action
VR,
game.
yeah.
For the best game in the action genre focused on combat, Neo. Let's move on.
Neo, come
Neo.
on.
Neo.
Okay, but the nominations are Prey, Neo, Destiny 2, Cuphead, and Wolfenstein. Neo all the
Neo.
way, 100%.
Fuck
Neo.
up head. Fuck y'all.
It's Neo, buddy. Sorry.
Neo,
I'm sure you get fucking
100%. Neo's
Yeah,
100%.
the focus is
Mine
on
Neo
combat.
all combat. son.
Combat.
80
Facts.
hours of that
I
shit.
got,
Three stances,
I got over 80
multiple
hours of
weapons.
Neo. Fire
it's
game,
Neo.
bro.
It's the only game it's nominated for, which is sad.
Blasphemy.
Or the only category, sorry.
Why does Destiny keep getting nominated? It's
I don't know, dog.
They trying to
no
get that shit
idea.
something.
Activision putting money in somebody's pocket, yo.
Activision definitely pays for some of these nominees. They
All
trying
right.
to
It's like 10 cents.
Best action/adventure game. For the best action/adventure game combining combat and traversal and puzzle solving. And the nominations are Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, Assassin's Creed Origins, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, and Horizon Zero Dawn. Best action/adventure. Best action/adventure, 100% in my personal opinion, Zelda Breath of the Wild. Jack, where you going?
Yep.
Horizon.
All right, cool. I'm surprised you didn't pick Uncharted. Say a word.
Uncharted got better platforming, but overall, I pick Horizon.
Yeah, because the platforming in fucking Horizon is not
Why isn't
that
Nier
good.
on this list?
It's us at
Nah.
times.
Like Nier should be on this list.
Nah. The
They don't have
platforming in Nier is
puzzles.
trash. Stop. The platforming in Nier is trash.
It didn't really have puzzles either.
Yeah.
It
It doesn't match the description at all. The
sure?
platforming, the traversal in Nier is trash. Puzzle solving.
Yeah.
I don't think there's puzzle solving in the game. My first
Combat.
playthrough. It's just strong in combat. Yeah.
I mean,
it's really
there's the
strong in combat.
hacking. I guess if that counts. The
Oh,
yeah,
hacking.
but then
yeah,
that gets really
yeah.
old real quick, though.
Wait, so should Nier had been in action? Best action game?
You know what? I think
it was
that's
best
yeah.
RPG.
Or best combat.
Yeah, it adds adventure to it. That's why, it was just
Yeah, that throws it off a little bit.
yeah, adventure. J-Man, what are you picking?
Oh, Breath of the Goat.
Okay, Alex, what are you picking?
It's gonna be Zelda.
All right. So best role-playing game. For the best game
You didn't say
design.
me, but I'm picking Zelda.
shit.
It's
Oh,
okay.
shit, my-
Wow, skipping
That's
over
all
the
right.
princess and
Oh,
press
man.
start.
I'm just trying to get by this so we can
Pause.
move on and
No,
talk
it's
about
cool.
something else. Best role-playing game. For the best game design with rich player character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experiences.
The fuck? Since when did that get added?
Multiplayer.
I guess. But which one of
The
these games-
nominations are South Park, The Fractured Butthole, Final Fantasy 15. People said, "Why is this game here?" Because, guys, when it came out, I think it didn't get to be in the category of last year, right?
Yeah, the
So
cutoff
they
date,
brought it
yeah.
this year.
That's why
Divinity,
Xenoblade
Original
not
Sin
on this
2, Nier Automata, and Persona 5. So I finished, like I said, one playthrough of Nier. I'm still working on Persona 5, so I can't pick it until I beat the game.
Who,
So I'm
who do you
going.
think's gonna win though?
Who I think is gonna win Persona 5? What I'm picking right now, because I'm not finished Persona 5, is Final Fantasy, because I really enjoyed the combat in that game.
Oh,
Actually, Nier, it could go Nier for me too. It really could go Nier for me
You guys are
too.
scrubs. You're all scrubs. It's got to be Divinity 2.
Yeah, we
Oh,
know you
man.
PC fanboy.
PC
We already
PC
know
It's
guy.
that.
got to be
Oh,
Divinity
man.
2. It's an actual RPG.
Oh man.
I'm not finished Persona, man. So I'm sorry, people. I gotta finish it before I can give it best RPG. But so far, it's really good though.
It's Divinity.
Did you
Y'all
play
call,
it, Alex?
y'all call me a fraud as soon as I
I'm
pick
playing
it,
it
and
right
I
now.
haven't
It's
even
really good.
finished it. So I ain't picking it until I beat the game. Yeah, so
I'm
I guess
playing-
I'm going
Oh, man.
Final
It's Divinity.
Fantasy or Nier, man. Shit. All right, y'all. Alex, you go.
It's going to be Divinity 2.
All right, move on.
Like,
No one
without
wants
a
to hear
doubt.
about that. No one
No,
wants
it
to
is
hear about
literally the best RPG.
All right, cool. Alex, Erica, what are you picking?
I think Persona's gonna take it, but my vote is Nier.
Okay, J-Man, what are you picking?
Final Fantasy 15 would be my pick because it's the only game I beat on this list. But I think Persona's gonna win.
Yeah, I agree. I think Persona's gonna win as well. Jack, what are you picking?
I'm gonna trigger a lot of people.
South Park.
I think Persona gonna win, but I'm going South Park.
Right, because that's the only one that you play, right? Like,
No, I play Persona, but I beat South Park though.
but yeah,
4 on NPDs this month.
Yeah.
Lit.
all right. Best fighting game for the best game design, primarily around head-to-head combat. My nigga Blandrew picked
take it
arms,
away,
bro.
Blandrew
My nigga Blandrew picked arms. Like, for real, like arms is cool, but come on, like the nominations is Tekken 7, Nidhogg 2, which looks trash from this.
No,
picture,
Nidhogg 2 is
but
really good.
It's probably it might be good, but
It's
from
really
this
fucking
picture,
good.
like a pixel.
Doesn't matter, dude. It's fucking good.
I heard
Alright.
it's good like co-op or something.
I'm gonna take your
Nidhogg
word
is
for
only
it. I'm gonna take your word for it. I actually have to check out gameplay, so I shouldn't even really be calling it trash. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, one game I can say is trash though. Injustice 2 and Arms. So
Where's Pokken?
nah, that game is 100% trash.
Ew.
Kidding. I'm
Pokken
kidding.
is trash. Pokken is trash. Best fighting game. I'm going with the game that I played the most, which is Tekken 7. J-Man, what you going with?
I have not played any of these goddamn games. So yeah, what I think is gonna win is Injustice 2.
It's not a bad pick. That game's coming to PC soon, so I'm gonna get to check it out. I don't feel like, buying it on consoles because I'm not
Ain't the
gonna be
Ninja
on
Turtles
it.
coming to Injustice 2?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
gonna be lit.
Oh,
Jack,
yeah,
are you
that's
gonna pick up the game now since you're such a fan?
I might, man. I might have to. I'm terrible at fighting games, though.
Get it on the sale, bro.
Oh man, so trash.
So Jack, what are you picking? I guess if you had to guess, what would win at least?
I'm gonna pick Injustice 2, even though, like I just said, I'm trash at fighting games, so I haven't played any of these. So.
Okay, Alex.
I would like Tekken 7 to win, but I'm not really that good at fighting games, so I'm gonna have to pass on what I would personally pick.
All right, yeah, we got another donation, a $10 donation. Shout out to Lionel, man.
Do I get a cut?
Divinity is
saying,
one
what's
of
good?
the
Yeah, we haven't got any cuts,
best
Kofi.
RPG of
He's
all
still going. He's still
time.
talking. He hasn't
He doesn't want to acknowledge
Shout
it.
out to Persona 5. Thanks for the donation, man. I really
Hey man, that mean Cone ain't gonna buy itself.
Got all these
Shout out to
consoles.
the
He just
show.
bought a
Shout out
1080
to you, bro.
Ti. We haven't gotten a single penny.
Anyways, moving on. Erica, what's your thoughts on best fighting game?
Just saying.
I don't play fighters, but the Ninja Turtles are coming to Injustice, so I gotta pick that.
All right,
I gotta
cool.
pick that.
Cool. All right, best family game for the best game appropriate for
Beard.
family
Beard's
play.
really good.
Splatoon 2, Sonic Mania, Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle Come, Mario Kart 8, and Super Mario Odyssey. See, I don't understand with these picks. These are saying the best family game, but most of these games are fucking single player. Like
Yeah, exactly.
Sonic Mania single player, Mario Rabbids has a 2-player mode. Super Mario Odyssey has a 2-player mode where you could play like Cappy and let's whack. So I'm 100% picking Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because you could play with 4 people.
Yeah.
That game shouldn't even be on this list. That's a
Why?
fucking remaster, fam. Get that
Nah,
shit.
but I'm still
Again,
picking
but
Mario Kart 8 because it makes more sense for this category because 4 people could play. Simple. 4 people could play.
Nah, I ain't rocking with
You got
that.
more niggas at your house. What you gonna be playing? Super Mario. Look, if you got a little get together, yeah, you're playing the game. Which one are you gonna pop in, J-Main? Out of these,
Uh,
to play all together with people.
yeah, probably definitely probably.
You can pick Mario Kart, man. It is what it is.
But
You gonna be
I
picking
don't
Mario
think it
Kart.
should
4
be on the
players.
list. That's so like me personally, I wouldn't pick it because I don't think it would be on there. But I agree with you. Yeah, I would pick it out of this whole list if
Yeah.
it was a family setting.
Yeah, because it's the only game with 4 players. That's the only reason why I'm picking it. It's the only game with 4
Yep.
players.
But what if you only got you and your moms? That's not a family. You saying 2 players can't be a family?
Yeah, but then again, it's really easy. Then what? We're gonna play a strategy RPG game like fucking Mario and Rabbids. Yeah, my mom won't know what the fuck to do in that.
Mario Odyssey, she could be Cappy. And you can
Yeah, and totally fuck you up and you want to get a
That's
jump.
a family. Hey, shout out to the single moms raising the kids.
I
man.
think this is for like
Or
everybody
dads.
in the family. Like anyone could play, the kids, the grandparents, but even if it's
Shouldn't have
single
been
player,
like best Nintendo Switch game. Like, what is this category even?
you know what I mean?
I'm with Mario Kart though. Jack, what you picking?
This
Mario
everything
Kart.
is on Switch. That's crazy.
Alex, what you picking?
It's gonna be Mario Kart.
Erica, what you
Yeah,
picking?
that's my pick too. I had my mom playing Mario Kart, so
Everybody
Yeah, I'm
likes Mario Kart.
Odyssey
Yeah.
is gonna win this. Y'all bugging.
It should be. It makes more sense if Mario Kart did win bit though. It makes
But
more
it
sense.
says for best game appropriate for family play.
Mario Kart.
I still think Odyssey is gonna win.
Mhm. All right. So best strategy game. The
Rabbits.
best game focused on real time or turn-based strategy gameplay. Total War Warhammer 2, never played it. Tooth and Nail, never played it. XCOM 2, never played it. Halo Wars 2, tried the beta. Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle Cup. Damn, I'm a Nintendo fan, bro. That's the only game I played here, bro.
Oh my God, you never played Total Warhammer? What is wrong with you?
Nah, I'm not really into that whole Warhammer shit. I hear it's
4X
good,
game, dude. And first of all, oh man, you gotta get into the Warhammer.
Oh my God, Alex is about to
Don't
geek
get
out.
Alex triggered, man.
Warhammer is so
Alex about to
fucking
geek
good.
out.
And if it was, you know what, it'd be even better if it was Warhammer 40K, because then you got fucking Space Marines.
Fuck yeah, I want to fly by this shit quick because we still got to talk about NPD real quick.
Yeah.
We can make
Fuck,
that.
I'm picking rabbits.
All right, everyone just throw their pick out so we can get by this
Rabbits.
shit.
I think Rabbits is gonna win.
Fucking Warhammer.
I'm picking Rabbits because it's the only game that I beat. I'm sorry, people. I know,
It's
Nintendo
Warhammer.
stand. Best sports racing game.
Fucking
Project
heretics. It's Warhammer.
Best sports racing game: Project Cars 2, Pro Evolution Soccer 2018, NBA 2K18, GT Sport, Forza Motorsport 7, FIFA 18. Surprisingly, I'm actually going GT Sport. That game impressed me the most out of all of these.
Really?
GT Sport personally, and that's crazy. And I'm a known, Forza lover, but I'm going GT Sport. This
Content wise too?
I'm just what's there in GT Sport is really good.
Okay.
Visual presentation and the actual campaign is actually pretty addictive. The driving school is cool too, man. On paper, the game sounds like shit, but I'm overall really impressed with the game, man. It actually took me by surprise. Project Cars 2 is very good, but I'm actually more impressed with GT Sport right now, overall. Okay. And the physics feel really good. I'm loving how it's teaching me how to drive and shit. I'm going GT Sport, man. Jack, where you going?
18.
2K18. Jamie, where you going?
2K18.
Alex, where you going?
I'm gonna pass.
Erico.
Do they have live on there?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Live. I just took it what you said. Live.
That was for smooth, but no, I'm gonna pass too. I don't play these.
All right, we're skipping some of these shit. Trending gamer, we're skipping that. Esports, we're skipping that bullshit.
Trending gamer, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
It's me.
Shooting game, we're skipping that shit. Okay, best independent game, real quick. Let's just give that shit to Cuphead.
Cuphead.
Let's just give that shit to Cuphead. Let's move on.
Wait, is Hellblade on that list?
Yeah, Hellblade's on that shit.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna go Cuphead because I heard a man sold their house just to fucking finish that game. So I'm gonna Cuphead.
Yeah.
You ain't doing most anticipated?
All right, let's do most anticipated. The Last of Us 2, Red Dead Redemption 2, Monster Hunter World, Spider-Man, God of War. I'm going God of War. Jack, where you going?
Last of Us Part 2.
Jamie, where you
Part
going?
2 should be disqualified from this list. That shit ain't coming out to at least 2019. But
Hey, watch your mouth.
Alex, what you picking?
I want to say Monster Hunter.
Erica, what you picking?
The Last of Us.
I rolled my
I'm
eyes
going
so
God of
hard
War,
just
man.
now, Alex. Oh my.
If I have
Really?
to pick,
Fucking Monster Hunter. You're gonna roll your eyes at Monster Hunter?
Guys, fuck Monster.
Oh, here we go.
Fuck out of here, guy.
I'm going God of War.
We're gonna have the pumpkin pie sweet potato fight again next week. Is that what we're gonna do too?
I'm gonna play the beta for Monster Hunter. I'm gonna give it a try, but man, I don't
It's
Dog,
anticipated.
yeah,
I'm
I
not saying it's
think-
gonna be
I
good. I'm
think-
just anticipating
I
it.
think Lionel sent some more donations, man.
You did,
Shout
yeah,
out to Lionel
$10.
for another donation, man. I really do appreciate it.
I get 20%, right? I mean,
Oh, man.
Dog, yo, you see
Really, it
how
should be
these guys
20%
coming out my
for
head,
everybody,
bro.
so we should be getting at least $4 right now.
Oh god.
You know how
it's
these guys
all
coming out my head, though.
relevant
Shout out to
Dropping
you,
them, keep
bro.
dropping them dollars on you, Kofi.
Watch.
Yeah,
Watch
big
Kofi
shout out,
be
man.
like, hey, y'all, thanks to the
Yo, he usually be
brand new game.
I know who he is. He usually be coming at me at the chat too, so I'm surprised, but I really do appreciate it. That's how you know it's all love, man. It's all love, man.
Yeah, the chat got love from me too. They're like, yo, Alex is getting no love, no Warhammer love, no Monster Hunter love.
Oh, man.
All right, so best multiplayer game: Fortnite, Call of Duty, World at War 2, Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Destiny 2, and PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. I'm going PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, and I think PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds is gonna win this award. 20 million sold, people. Enough said. Jack, what are you picking?
PUBG.
Jamie, what are you picking?
Call of Duty World War II.
Alex, what are you picking?
CS:GO. No, I'm kidding. PUBG.
Erica, what are you picking?
I think I have to pass. I didn't play these really.
Oh, fraud.
I didn't play a lot of multiplayer this year. I only played Battlefield, honestly.
Oh, man.
All right, so I think we're done. We're gonna save the whole nomination pick for another show. So let me take that off the title. I think we can
do
wait.
our own.
Do our own awards.
I think we should wait till
I'm taking that shit off the
like,
title.
So we finish our games too. Like I got a couple games that might get.
Yeah, so we'll do that shit later because Game Awards took up a lot of time. Let's talk about NPD and close out the show with that.
We've been dying to get this out, Kofi.
Jack. I mean, Jay Main, you're the numbers man. So break it down for us, NPD.
Yeah, real kind of simple this month. Switch won, like I predicted, like everybody probably predicted, because Mario Odyssey came out last month. So we all know that game was going to do good. It charted at number 3 out of the top 20 that they do now.
Crazy.
That's without digital.
That's crazy if you think about it. That's crazy if you think about it, right? Because it's on one platform. The platform don't have 5 million sold, somewhere around there. It's 5-6 million sold. So for it to chart 3rd is actually pretty damn impressive, dog.
It came out on the 27th too.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah,
that.
at the end of the month. That's crazy.
Yeah. So it only counted for let me see, 2 or 3 days. And
that's crazy.
It charted at number 3, and that's without digital sales. Number 1 was Shadow of War. Which is crazy.
Actually, I'm actually surprised to be honest.
Microtransactions, but that shit still came at number 1. Assassin's Creed Origins number 2, so Assassin's Creed is back. South Park Fractured But Whole number 4.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's dope to see that. I still got to.
I didn't think the game was gonna sell. That's crazy.
Me either.
That's good, man.
Games, dude.
And then your typical sports between 5 and 10. Forza actually charted higher than Gran Turismo Sport.
We got another donation.
Shout out to Super Spyro.
Super Spyro, man. Shout out to you, man. You've been following me for a while too. Really do appreciate all the support, man. He said skipped over best Chinese game. Icy, of course, good game. A man gifted me that game. I still gotta finish it, man. I just got so much on my backlog. I heard the game is really good.
Me too.
Shout out to Icy. Stay icy.
Yeah. Another thing to note from this list is I guess Bethesda fans didn't get the save the single player memo because Wolfenstein and the Evil Within, them games, they ain't do shit. Number 13 and 14 respectively. They don't look like those games sold pretty well. So I mean, it doesn't count digital, but I can't imagine that the digital did too much more.
Yeah. I probably did more on PC, to be honest.
Yo, this is the most donations I've ever got in life, dog. And it's all from Lionel most. Yo, shout out to Lionel, bro. Yo, you balling, bro. You like chill, bro.
What's your stripper?
You should do like what's that one girl that was doing?
Nigga, I haven't even taken off my shirt yet, bro.
Yeah. You gotta do something.
Press start.
Zoe Burger, that's it. Every time Zoe Burger got it.
Big shout out to Lionel.
You gotta twerk, Kofi.
I gotta twerk. Yo, if a man donates $50, Erica says she gonna twerk.
Wait, no, but Kofi, you have to twerk, but in those cut off jean shorts.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Yeah. I know y'all niggas want to see that. I'm joking.
Yeah.
So shout out to him. Says, I'm gonna give you love, fam. Really do appreciate it. But Mario's still overrated. Mario Rabbids is my Switch game of the year. That's a good game, man. I actually did enjoy that game. Shout out to you though, yo. Really appreciate it though. Most donations I've ever got in life, so really do
Press
appreciate
Strip
it.
Podcast.
Press start and strip. That's it.
Press this guys need to stop. Look, that's it. You know what? I gotta stop. You gotta stop hanging out with me, everybody in this panel. I'm infecting y'all too much.
No, don't pimp out Erica. Nah, I'm gonna have to. Yo, I know Ken is gonna run my fade, but I might have to, man.
Definitely.
So Switch one NPD, bro.
Yeah, it was expected. Nah, hell no.
Me too. I'm not surprised.
With Mario coming out, we all know we waiting for next month. We waiting for next month to see what happens.
That's the month that I really want to talk about because I'm gonna start clapping after every word I say. If Xbox don't win, it's gonna be roast session up in this motherfucker, man. We gonna be cooking.
I think regardless of who wins, it's gonna be lit on Twitter.
It's gonna be super lit. Yeah, even if Xbox wins, it's gonna be because the Xbox fans are gonna turn up. It's gonna be hilarious. But if they lose, bruh, the world's most powerful console.
No, I think Xbox One X is gonna lose in November.
I definitely need them to lose. That's gonna be the
facts. I need to.
I feel like they're no, not that I think that they need to lose. I think they will lose.
Can you imagine though?
I think Sony has a really good Black Friday deal coming up.
Oh
And I
my
think-
You know what they're gonna start saying? They're gonna say North America doesn't matter. Fuck you talking about? It's all about Europe, baby.
And I think Nintendo Switch and Mario is hitting November because it came out late October, so that's going to be really big too. So they've got a very heavy headwind to deal with, and it's going to be tough.
Oh
I
my
don't think
god!
they're
But
gonna
But
think
hold
about
on, the
this.
Xbox
new
One
console?
S is 189 Black Friday.
I seen that. I
Super
seen
cheap.
that.
Yeah.
That's
With
real
the 4K
cheap.
Blu-ray
That's real
player
cheap.
too.
But then, what's the PS4 is going to be $200, right?
Yo,
199. Yeah,
plus
the
the Switch is
1 terabyte.
hot. Yo, Mario
the
ain't
Switch is
done, eh?
hot, and Mario-
Mario ain't done. Y'all think Mario's
They-
done doing numbers?
Microsoft needs to
No.
fight hard this
Mario is
November.
the Christmas like gift right there. Like
Yeah,
all the
that's gonna
kids
be a
don't want
big
that shit.
deal.
So
Even the girl niggas gonna want that shit. What you mean? The girl niggas want that shit.
It's going to be. Let me tell you, that day is good. The November MPDs, when that comes out, is going to be a really fun day.
That's gonna be cool.
shit!
Oh, yeah!
Wow.
Kofi! Get the fuck out of here!
He did it.
Wow, that's
He was lying too. God damn it.
That's crazy. Holy shit.
Erica, we know you got the webcam.
Turn on the cam. Turn on the cam.
You guys are crazy.
You just got a $50 donation.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
You got to do it.
yo, I was just playing Lionel, bro. You tripping,
No,
bro?
Kofi,
Take-
you
take
put
it
up
back,
the money,
take it
you gotta
back.
do it.
Yo,
Kofi.
yo.
Kofi,
Oh my
Kofi,
god.
no,
yeah.
Kofi, don't back out. Don't back
Nah,
out.
dog. Nah, yo, I
Don't
was just
back out.
playing, bro.
No, sir. It's like streamer rules. If they do the donation, you got to do it.
With the
That's
the
what
code.
happens.
Yo,
When you
but
stream,
Erica,
if you
good.
say some left ass shit, and somebody gives you a
This
donation
man
to
actually
make you
sent
do
me a
that left ass shit,
donation. That's fucking
you
crazy.
better do it.
You better send that shit
Ah,
back.
yo,
better do
I
it.
know, I'm gonna block if you send me any more donations, though. Real time.
Oh,
I swear to God, I'm gonna block if you send me
You
any
got
more
to do a little
donations.
pop and lock for him now.
And he can pay to go on the list.
Yeah, man, yo.
Kenny's like I've been listening the whole
Hey,
time.
Yo, Ken, we just playing, Ken, man. So we just talking shit. I know.
No, you got to do it. He gave you a 50, boy.
Nah.
Yes,
But
Goofy.
I know, man. If you send me any more donations until like sometime next year, yo, you getting blocked on my channel.
You got to do it.
Yeah,
Hey,
blocked on.
hey, Kofi, if you need some twerking lessons.
Kofi feeling obligated to twerk.
People say,
Yeah.
people say this ain't Twitch, Alex, but he's still donating. You got to
He
pop,
said
lock, and
now.
drop.
He
Kofi
wants
better
it now.
pop, lock, and drop.
Yeah.
Pop, lock, and drop. Can we get a pop, lock, and drop in the chat,
Hey,
please?
hey, Kofi, there's a respectable twerker named Next Gen 720 if you need some lessons.
Right.
Oh, there's
You ready
there
for
you
that?
go.
Kofi, hey Kofi, man, listen. It's not like you can clip YouTube, right? You can't clip YouTube. You can only like OBS screen capture it. Wink, wink.
Nah, fam.
So
Nah,
man.
fam.
don't even worry.
I ain't twerking out here because I know y'all gonna cut out that clip and it's gonna be all over the internet. I ain't having that, dog. But
We get a
yo,
pop,
big
lock,
shout out to Lionel, man. This man don't have to ever send me another thing. That's crazy. This guy sent me like over like what $70.
Jeez,
Yeah, that's
50.
He
fucking
said,
crazy.
Kofi, don't worry. I'm not turning on OBS for screen capture for you to do
I haven't even
this.
seen
No,
I haven't even seen that in any donation.
You see what he said?
What's up?
He said treat your clothes like the microtransactions in Battlefront 2 and remove them. Oh, this shit going left. Oh, man. This shit going left.
Yeah, I might have to share this one though. I might have
What
to
is shit
share this
going on?
donation with the people though. You know what I'm gonna do since you know what I'm gonna do since Erica. You know, I obviously I was joking about that, but I'm
Julio
definitely going.
Sanchez is
We're
throwing in a
gonna split
circle.
it. It's 5 of us, right? So thank you, Lionel.
Hey, there you
Thank you,
go.
Lionel. So now you send us 50. I'm gonna split it with my whole cast. Finally, they're gonna get paid.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna
Let's
send,
start showing up on time. No.
You know what? I'm gonna throw it in a circle for the chat. That's what
so
I'm
now,
gonna do.
now I'm gonna send.
man.
So my cast, I'm gonna send you guys $10 each. In
Oh,
your
shit, we
PayPal.
playing.
I'm gonna
After
get that
you
Arby's.
take
I'm gonna get that
the-
Arby's.
Yeah, don't next time, man. Go,
Oh,
you
that's
guys-
Canadian money, right? That's gonna be like
That's
$1,000.
Canadian money. Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yo, big shout out to
Oh,
Lionel though, man. I
God.
really do appreciate it. I'm gonna have to fucking shout you out like every other video for like the whole videos now, dog.
You need look, Kofi. You just have to do like when you go like do a video for your room and stuff. You got to reach for something. Just do a little, little pop in the back when you're reaching for something. That'll do it.
Yeah, that
This
was
man
way too
Alex really
descriptive,
wants to
fam.
see.
Just do it.
I'm gay, dog. I was really gay. That's why. But this
Wait,
is telling me to pop, drop.
The thing is, Kofi. Here's the thing, Kofi. You can't say shit and then be like, oh, if someone donates, I'll do it, and then you back out.
No, but they knew I was playing though. Come on.
Did
You
they
was
really?
dead
Because
ass.
he donated. Like, you think he's playing with $50 he just put in your bank account?
No, but Lionel's a good guy, man. Lionel's a good guy.
He's a good
man.
guy for giving you 50, but you got to make sure he stays up. By you got to give him that little torch tag in the back.
He's up.
Oh my
What do you
god.
mean by that?
Oh my god.
Good.
Oh, this shit going left.
Oh, man. All right, so MPD is definitely going to be something to look forward to November. I'm not really a numbers man, but November I'm definitely going to be looking out for MPDs then, because I want to really see if Xbox is, coming back. Because everybody's telling me Xbox is on the comeback.
Well, not in Japan. We should.
Yeah,
Stay up. That's right.
First week
Jack
sales.
stay up.
First week sales of the Xbox One X in Japan was what, J-Man? 1,500.
1,344, respectively.
Oh man.
Damn.
Yeah, that was probably like the worst console launch of all time in Japan.
That's crazy. That's absolutely.
Yeah,
crazy.
they not fucking with the Xbox over there. Every week, like the Xbox does maybe 70 to 100 consoles sold. So every week, Microsoft employees go out, they buy one. And that's it. I mean, I don't know who was buying this shit this time, but it did 1,000. I actually thought it was going to do more because, Kid Smooth was telling me it's all about power. And that's the reason why the PS4 sells. So,
is that why he plays on PC, right? He's the big PC gamer guy. Loves power.
Oh man.
yeah, they just not messing with it. So Microsoft
I love power. I love frame rate. I love 4K resolution, but I don't play on PC. No, fuck that.
Yeah, Microsoft got to do a better job. If they're gonna stay in Japan, they got to do a better job of getting those gamers on board. But at this point, I think it's too late. They love the mobile, they love the Switch. Man, the PlayStation ain't even got much more time over there. Like the Switch is killing shit over there. So
yeah, that's crazy. Like people discredit Japan numbers, but the Switch doing 80K, that shit adds up, man. That shit adds up.
Japan is a bigger market than the UK, but they all love the UK.
That's crazy. Cause that shit, I swear the Switch has already done over 1 million overseas in Japan and shit like that.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, so it's obviously an important territory. I don't think Microsoft will ever get that territory. But it is what it is. At least they tried. E for effort.
Is it? I don't know. Is it worth it? That shit worth it? I don't think so. But yeah.
We probably gonna wrap up here, guys, man.
Hey, don't
Y'all
forget
satisfied with this, man?
I'm not satisfied until you give the man.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
I just want to see them cheeks moving, boy.
But it's simple, Kofi. Look, it's simple. It's like this. If you make a bet, right, and you lose the bet, if you back out of the bet, that's even worse.
Man, he know what he's doing, man. He know what he's doing, man.
Right? So if I bet Kofi, hey, I bet you a video game if the Dolphins lose, and the Dolphins lose, and I'm gonna give you a video game.
This man donated.
I back out.
All right, yo, we gotta end the podcast.
He must have got paid today.
This nigga's gonna like fucking go broke donating, bro.
Oh my god!
Like Jesus
Smooth
Christ.
some pom poms, yes.
Kiss me.
Jack, what are you writing? I want to see their cheeks. Get the fuck out of here.
Get that man some pom poms. Yeah, Kiss me definitely the #1 cheerleader. I think he would do work in Japan if he was there, bro.
Man.
Be the
Crazy.
#1 salesperson. Microsoft should honestly hire him. But shout out to Kid Smooth. But yeah, we gonna end this podcast before this nigga send any more donations and go broke. And try and hit me up and be like, yo, I need that back.
Lionel, thank you for the donation, man.
But thank you, Lionel. Shout out to the other people who did
Shout out to
donate
y'all.
too, man.
Yes, thank you
And shout out
much.
to everybody who watched live, man. Really do appreciate it. Press Start Podcast episode 41. One to remember. I'm lacking. I didn't put last podcast on iTunes, but it will go up today with this one, so I apologize. Check out the podcast on SoundCloud as well. And I might be putting the podcast on Google Play or whatever real soon. So we're gonna go ahead and do the outros real quick. J-May.
Oh man, great show! Thanks. Shout out to everybody in the chat. All the donations we got today. Y'all funny as hell, man. Y'all really keep us laughing, and we appreciate y'all input down there. But yeah, great show. Y'all can check me out on YouTube, JMain518, Twitter as well. I'm putting content out, trying to get a video up every day. But yeah, y'all have a great night, and we'll catch y'all next week. Peace.
Jack.
Hey man, lit podcast, great conversations as always. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. That's it.
Yeah. At least y'all getting paid from this one, bro. I'm sharing this one with y'all.
This one.
Yeah, I'm
This one.
gonna be looking for that too. Yeah.
This one.
I'm sharing this with y'all, so don't worry, bro. Alex.
Thank you everybody for joining the Press Start Twerk team. It's appreciated.
Oh
Come
no.
by and check out Blaze 4K. Watch Jack Move Johnny on streams. Please subscribe to him on Twitch so he keeps streaming. J May needs to start streaming too. Subscribe to Erica on Twitch. Man. Follow me on Twitch. Kofi, you don't stream at all. You got to get back on that. J May.
I need to
get on it. Y'all got to get on the stream. If y'all want to see a really left fucking stream, you know where to come to. That's where you want to go. Daddy Alex stream. That's right.
Yeah.
And Erica.
Yeah, you guys, fun times. Didn't expect that ending. A lot of donations. I do have a Patreon. I'm just letting you guys know.
Man,
I got that. I'm also nominated for Gamer of the Year.
Oh yeah,
which is crazy.
I gotta vote for that. How you vote for that?
Podcast. It's on Twitter.
I gotta go vote for that.
Or like retweet it.
You know, Anchorman.
Yeah.
He's hosting it, so it's on. You can go to his Twitter. You could probably find it easier.
I was surprised and flattered. So yeah, I'm up for that. But yeah, you guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for checking out the podcast, and I'll see you not next week, right? Because it's Thanksgiving. Well, after that, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, if you guys want a day off, you know, I'm gonna give you guys a day off. You know, we ain't BG out here. We don't work people to the.
It's pumpkin pie day next Thursday.
What days?
Unless we change the day. We could change the day. I don't know.
Pumpkin pie day.
Shout out to Weapon Wheel, man.
Turkey day.
Shout out to
Sweet potato pie.
Shout out to Hard Eight. Shout out to Weapon Wheel.
Well, I'll probably do like a Friday stream.
But if you guys want a day off because of Thanksgiving, man, y'all could take it off, man.
Thanksgiving came quick as hell. God damn.
The end of the year came quick.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna be with the family. So
people on Wednesday, Kofi.
Yeah. So if anything, maybe we'll reschedule it. Yeah, maybe we'll just reschedule it.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, consistency.
But yeah, I'll see you then, guys. See you all then.
All right, people. Thanks. Podcast. Like I said, iTunes, SoundCloud. We out until next week. Big shout out to all the donations too, dude. Really do appreciate it. Later, people. Erica, yo, time to strip, man.